I think that the audio just skipped for you. Little creep.
Did the record skip?
Clown. Did we? All right. Bags,
so hold on. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna open up the chat thing so I can.
You could say my head. You could say my head is up to you. I came at the right time. Hey, Mama Catswell, what is good?
Oh, it's Mama Catswell.
Mama Catswell. Heck yeah.
Mother Kittus. Okay, hold on.
Mom of the cats.
That reminds me of Mother Horse Eyes.
Hello, nothing productive. Hello, stream. Hello, streamers, watchers.
Hello, it's me, Hayden Bray. That's me. Right. I had an idea a while ago.
Sorry, I had to pick my nose aggressively. Hayden, why do you lie to me about selling my nuds for money? Did I say I'm selling nuds for money? Did I say that? When did I say that?
I had an idea a while ago for something that like I can never feasibly do because it would straight just be too fucking. It would just take too much time. It would be a podcast, and the thing is that it would just be me, but it would be like I would make 4 separate tracks and write an entire script for it to perfectly execute a podcast of just me bouncing back and forth between myself.
This sounds a lot like how I'm trying to execute ThoughtCam. So, yeah, I hope it works out.
Yeah, Ambergray says, oh my god, hi love, Hayden lied to me. It's true! Hayden fucking... Okay, well...
What did I say? What? Oh, about the love thing? Yeah, alright. So let me tell my side of the story. No, let me tell my side of the story first. The right side of the story. And then we will talk about...
and I'll tell mine.
And then we will talk about, Love's little fucking fantasy that he made up. So, Love, I came in the call... And I was just talking to Love. Like, we were just talking. We just happened to be talking anyway. And
we're chilling like bros.
And I told him, hey, in a little bit, I'm going to be streaming. And right off the bat, I said, hey, do you want to be in it? And he said to me, I don't think I will last that long. That's what he said to me.
That's incorrect.
That's what he said to me. Now, Love says that I made that up. I don't know how when I opened...
See, Hayden, let me tell you, okay? I'm not saying you made that up because that implies you have control of your life, okay? So, Hayden has gone into a meth psychosis. He truly does not understand anything that is going on in his life. He has done too many drugs and he is going insane.
Love is being overly sensitive right now.
I'm being like triggered, lol.
Love is just in a panic. He's just freaking out.
Yeah.
And everybody needs to donate to my Patreon right now so that we can get the money to pay for Love's surgery to fix his brain because it don't work so good.
Excuse me, yours the one that don't. Hayden, seriously, like there's been several times during this call where he's just said things that I just didn't say. He said like, I don't know. He just said like,
said that gay rights was a joke.
No, okay.
He said that the Nazis were right.
No, okay, they were far right.
You said, so, I asked you, what are you going to do for the Hispanic community? And you said, I'm going to have some Mexican food tonight. And that's all you said.
Wasn't that a Trump meme where you like...
That wasn't a Trump meme, no. That was this really stupid circumstance where a guy... I'm going to turn the music down a little bit because it's bugging me. This guy... like talked to, it seems like a mayor or something, some kind of like politician or figure, and the interviewer just, first of all, I think the interviewer was just acting really stupid. He said like, okay, so what are you gonna do for the Hispanic community? Because I always hate when people ask that in interviews.
Yeah, it's like,
it sounds so on the spot, and it's like, of course they're not gonna think of a well thought out answer for this unless it's prepared ahead of time. You're just baiting them so that you know they'll have some half-assed answer. But his answer was the absolute worst. He just paused, and he went like, I might have some Mexican food tonight. I'm not quite sure.
I mean, that is a pretty good answer. I mean,
and then the guy was all like, "You're gonna have some Mexican food." I don't think that's appropriate. And then he goes, "Well, it doesn't. I don't know what kind of food I might have. You know, being of Italian descent, I might go out and have some Italian food. It really doesn't make a difference to me." And it just goes on and on.
Yeah. Okay, let me read the chat here. Yo, happy 10th anniversary of Lost, everyone.
Yes!
Says Ben and the Bear.
Everyone, give it up.
Arronger says, that's right, love. I'm an illusion fabricated by Hayden Duder's drug overdose. And it is true, yes.
No!
Senor Whiteface says, hello. Hola, Senor Whiteface. Hey, Dradister. Are you gonna take this?
Listen, man, you just gotta take the hits as they come. Am I gonna have a funny, freaky reaction to everything? No.
Samix Comics says, what do think about the people with hairy feet community? You mean hobbits?
I think that they're very scary. But also very hairy.
Hey, they were supposed to be the good guys in the movie.
Hey, Africa! Are the cheetahs real bad?
What the fuck is wrong?
Do you know this song at all? Actually, you probably wouldn't. It's very old. That was like
hey,
in the...
boy, and bust the fields and
No, this was like an Ebon's World type meme from like the beginning of YouTube. This guy was just called Hey Africa. You should actually look it up. It's pretty funny.
I might know it is possible, but I don't...
it's like this guy is doing like a public access thing, and he keeps and the whole song is him just talking to a guy in an Africa costume. It's just a man with a big Africa on him.
Yeah.
And he keeps saying like, you know, hey Africa, are the jungles real dense? And the Africa responds with something. But after a while, all he keeps asking him over and over is just, are the jungle cats scary? But in different iterations.
Oh.
Of just, hey Africa, cheetahs, scary? And Africa's just like, is this just what you're just gonna ask me the same question over and over? Hey Africa, what about jaguars? It's actually really good. It's very funny.
Hey, it's Male Derpy. No fucking... Okay, stupid sensei gotta roll with the punches.
According to Macau, he just took a big doo-doo in his diaper, so...
Samix
everybody, please write in the chat a big clap. Everyone write a clapping emoji in the chat. Give it up.
I will.
Yeah. By the way, Amber, for the one that you gave to me, I'm going to do Shy Little White Boy. Thank you, love. Thank you for that.
That wasn't me.
That was you.
No, John entered just to do that. And then
left. What? Oh, John! John fucking does this shit. He's like, I'm not gonna be in the call, bye. And then he leaves, but he doesn't leave the chat, so he just shows up every now and then. He did that in ThoughtCan one time. Do you remember that, love?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he showed up in ThoughtCan once and was like... he didn't say anything, he just hung around until the end of the call, and we were like, wait a minute, John was there the whole time.
Ratchet Extreme 6 says, what do you think of that tweet I sent you to that Pizza Party podcast panel video I record? I don't fucking care. Your white face says.
That was directed at me. I saw it. Yeah, that's really cool.
Senor Whiteface says, anybody else looking forward to the new Gorillaz albums? Let's see. Yes, I am actually. It's probably pretty good.
Yeah, Love, do you want to talk about your whole, you have like a theory to this, like a formula.
I have a game theory.
Do you want to share your game theory?
I think most people have seen it because it's on Twitter.
Well, these guys probably don't check your Twitter. Just go on.
Yeah, okay, I will.
Go on.
Fuck off. You
Do
fucking...
it!
Here. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna read it out.
Okay.
The reason Humans was such complete homogenized garbage was because Gorillaz hadn't released anything in like 7 years. So Damon Albarn felt he needed to write something that would appeal to the masses to get Gorillaz back into the public consciousness before releasing his actual new evolution of the Gorillaz canon. This is backed by the fact that he released a single called Sleeping Powder that was vastly different to the Human style, and that was more in the direction they had continued to evolve in since Plastic Beach almost immediately after Humans had released. As if to say, we're not shit now, it was just a meme. And now, only a year after Humans, he's releasing another full-length album. Also, notice how Humans had zero effect to the Gorillaz canon, and had no effect on the story. Okay, let me read the chat here.
Some by Ambergray that I just want to bring up. We had a guy at open mic night under the name of something like African Love Prince, and he wore a leopard print toga on top of his regular clothes, and he quote-unquote sang a song about Africa. This is a real thing.
Wow.
Okay, so everybody write clapping emojis in the chat once again for this this accomplishment. Well done for the African Love Prince. I'm very proud of him.
That wasn't me, by the way.
Love greater than Skylar. Aw, that's
Hey, that wasn't me.
Yeah, all right, fine, John. Thank you. Way to be on the ball.
Fuck it. Okay.
Love over here is just like, I don't know what to do. I'm so scared.
Ratchet Extreme 6 says love, and then many oversights says Skylar. Oh.
Yeah, love greater than Skylar.
Okay.
Love is only greater than Skylar because Love doesn't leave halfway through the chat to drop off his wife.
Is Skylar in the stream?
No, he's not in the stream.
Okay.
But if he is, Skylar, I love you. I love when you backseat
when you feel
game.
like life moving through your mind. Oh, I just. What are these?
Yeah.
Weenies out for John.
Weenies.
No.
Weenies out for John.
Weenies out for Peony.
That's funny.
Fuck off, hey.
What it is?
Just kidding. I'm goofing on you.
Thank you.
I'm goofing.
I'm doing an epic troll. Love, how about you tell the audience all about your first cartoon, A Very Troll Christmas?
Go watch it.
You can't watch it, it's unlisted.
You can watch it. In a Chilling Skeletons episode, there was a joke about how I was going to, for the rest of the episode, just have it looping at the bottom of the screen on mute. I don't remember which one it was. Let's see here. You should draw that picture of
Hipster Mario's comment's good. Foxtrot uniform Charlie Kilo. I only find
draw that picture.
I only find that funny because my daddy taught me a bunch of military stuff, so that hits very close to home.
You should draw a picture of me and Nolan. And how about no? You should draw a picture of Weenies and Nolan. I accept your Weenies. Can we throw Love Web and Skylar in the pit to fight for Hayden's love? No. Can you draw Thanos giving an okay hand gesture with the Infinity Gauntlet?
I need to watch that movie. I feel like I'm missing something.
You don't.
I want to watch it. What? Love, just because you're a giant baby about the Marvel movies doesn't mean that I can't gauge some enjoyment from it. It's just a popcorn movie.
What? No, you have fun. Fuck it, I hate that.
What? Oh, the excuse of it's a popcorn movie.
It's just a bad movie.
You don't know if it's bad. Is it?
I know.
Yeah,
no, it's probably good.
Did you see it?
It's probably good. I just don't care.
That was something I was talking to Love about off screen. I always hate when people
live.
Well, first of all, I hate when people ruin fun for other people that are just trying to watch movies. Like, specifically critics that just live to shit on things. I'm especially triggered by that.
Well.
But that's the thing, though. It's also a toss-up. Because when people criticize, it's for a good reason. Like, they're really passionate about their craft and they want to see better film. And they don't think people should just settle for, something that's subpar, just boring or crappy or whatever.
I have a good rule of thumb for being...
serves a good purpose.
I have a good rule of thumb for being a critic.
Yeah?
Think about criticizing something as if you were saying it to the person's face who fucking made it. Because everything I've said in my video, things I do not like, things I would say that to their face. And I don't know if that's a good thing, by the way.
I'm going to watch through those videos that you're talking about, and just wait for the moment where you say shithead or stupid or fucking retarded idea or something like that.
I don't do that.
Mm-hmm. You don't really?
Let's see here.
You're thinking back now.
there was actually one joke that I don't know if I would make this specific joke to him because it was me going, I was talking about superhero movies, and I was like, these movies are so bland and samey that you would sooner get shot than have to watch them. And it was like a new sort of The Dark Knight Rises shooting.
By the way, bye, Amber Gray. She'll be coming back, but yeah, she's
that's fast.
Yeah, well, she told me ahead of time she's doing family stuff, so.
Yeah. Draw a ghost chicken and have it be called.
She's only come in for a brief. Hi.
Draw a ghost chicken and have it be called a poultrygeist.
Hey, that's pretty funny.
Hey, can you draw Marcus the sheep after you're done?
Okay.
You say that as if you don't want to draw him, Hayden.
I say this like I drew him 2 or 3 streams ago. It's like I do it all the time.
Did you?
Me giving my friend a piggyback ride, I'll post his character in commoners. There. That's someone obeying the rules. This is me being a dick. Aw, look at him. Okay. Alright, so. Hey there, Max. What is up? Max Alte. Welcome to the stream. Hope that everyone's enjoying it so far. Everybody's having a grand old time.
Sent you for YouTube. If I can be serious for one moment, that was me being serious for one moment. What are you gonna say?
What are you gonna say? You little bitch. You little fucking bitch. What are you gonna
say to my face?
What? What's your response? Huh? Nothing. You fucking bitch. Y'all talk. I was getting my haircut today, and
was it voluntary?
The barber in the shop, he stopped cutting my hair like 3 times so he could go play with his kid. And this is not me complaining. I thought that was really funny. His kid would just be wandering around the barber shop, and he'd have to stop and be like, "What are you doing?" You'd have to hunt him down.
That reminds me of when I was going to a game store, and I wanted to get something in the game store, but I could see the people were deeply enthralled in battling each other on Pokemon DSs, and I was like, I don't want to bother them.
Oh, I don't know if that's the same thing though. They should be working.
No, but I respect it. I respect that. I'm like, they're fucking. They are just openly fucking just not doing the work. I'm like, I respect that.
I don't. I'm very big about customer service, although I guess my exception is children.
Well, no. If I went up to them, they would have fucking probably done it. But I was just like, I don't. Yeah, see, okay, here's the thing. There are not a lot of things that make me real. Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, welcome guys to the stream. I'm John, and I don't want to be in the stream. Just kidding. Here I am. Oh boy, what a time to be alive. Oh.
See, there's not a lot of things that get me truly livid, like in like regular life, but like when you pay money for a service and you don't get that service, that is something that just gets me like, ooh, that one.
Yeah.
It's like.
Do you have like an example, by chance?
I have many examples.
Like something that's coming to mind.
Okay. For example, like a few months ago, I paid a lot of money because I wanted to buy a particular record on eBay, and I paid a good deal of money for it. And like it also, the shipping was quite a lot, but I was like, that's worth it. I'll spend that. But it literally meant I spent like, let's see, $30 on shipping. Okay, and then it took 3 months to fucking arrive.
Jeez.
Spent in shipping for 3 months to arrive.
That is a while. That is a long while.
Yeah.
You know what? That reminds me of when John, our little companion,
stayed in the fucking chat, even though he said I was gonna fuck.
He sent me as a joke, because now he has my address because of a series of unfortunate events. And now that he has my address, he sent me a little gift, and that's the Mrs. Rabington body pillow that I now own. Yup. he sent me that as like a big old joke, but he really thought it was going to arrive in like a matter of a week, maybe 2 weeks. But after, I think it took about like a month, maybe even more than a month, before it finally arrived at my house. And let me tell you, I was more than frustrated. Hello there, Viviano Santana di Soiza, I think is the last part. I'm very bad. I'm very sorry. Viviano Santana di Soiza, I believe, and he writes. He or she writes Brazil. It said 5 days. Yeah, I don't. I sent you a picture drawn on Twitter. Okay. Oh, you want to go, Hayden and Love? You want to go? I have more knives and swords than I do pairs of pants. We will do this fair and square and in a location of your choosing. What are we doing?
The dead middle of the Pacific Ocean. John, what is the point? You're literally just considered burping in the back of our stream?
Hi guys, it's me, John. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Morty, it's nihilism, Morty.
Morty! It's me, Rick!
Epic.
I'm funny!
Stop. How about you fucking stop?
I do the joke, and then I hurt you physically. That's how it happens.
That's what he says.
That's what Rick and Morty is. He's like, Morty! I'm coming for you, Morty!
More not coming in ya.
I'm gonna hurt you a lot, and your mother can't stop me! That's what he says. Rick and Morty's a good show. I like this show.
Just add, there is no God, Morty, to that, and then you got it.
Oh, there is no God! Morty! You're stupid! You're all stupid, Morty! Except me!
There you go, now you've just written a Rick and Morty.
Apparently they're making 70 more episodes of that.
If Rick and Morty ended with Rick saying I would love it. Like Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, not nearly as funny as him just going
Yeah. And Wubba Lubba Dub Dub bothers me because it was meant to be a fucking parody of stupid fucking like catchphrases, and then it became a fucking stupid catchphrase that was on everyone's goddamn shirt everywhere.
Do you remember when they made a joke about it in that one sitcom that nobody watches?
Oh god, yeah, Little Sheldon.
Yeah, was that it?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Really? I thought it was something else.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. That's also a shitty sitcom. Yeah, and they even say it. The setup for it is terrible. The one that I'm thinking of, I'm not sure if it's the same.
Yeah. He's just wearing a Rick and Morty shirt at the dinner table. It's like, oh, Rick and Morty, huh?
Yeah,
I've seen it. And he goes like, bleh.
No, that wasn't Little Sheldon. It was like a girl, and it was some other sitcom that I've seen before, but I don't really know.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That it's a more recent.
Yeah, and the lady like burps. And they do the thing.
Weird.
They do the thing where it's like, it's a cartoon, so I was a little hesitant about it, but I watched it and it had a lot of adult themes to it, so I gave it a chance.
Yeah.
Which is so like, yep, that's how it is.
That's how my meme is.
You can't enjoy a cartoon if you're an adult unless it's got a lot of dirty humor in it and catchphrases.
Yep. Unless it's epic.
I don't know. Am I projecting too much with that?
Yeah. See, Hayden said that he wasn't gonna be super negative a while ago. Now he's just.
Whatever.
Remember last week whenever he was super positive and it was super great and everyone was having a good time?
Yeah, and then John came in.
Remember when
fucking wouldn't speak except.
How's it my fault? I haven't said anything.
I'm just struggling because I'm having trouble drawing these eyes. They go. Oh. I'm so scared.
I highly doubt they do. Hey guys, I have something to recommend. There's a Netflix documentary series called The Toys That Made Us, and it's fucking amazing.
There you go. Big improvement.
See, and let me tell you, okay, it's
Toys
this
That
like
Made
series on, no, The Toys That Made Us, and it's this fantastic series that's like 45 minutes each per episode, and it's these documentaries about like successful toy lines, and it explains like all the intricate details, like how it was formed, like what happened with the marketing team and shit, and all that. It's really good.
Ooh,
It
that actually sounds interesting.
Why don't you go
Yeah, I would
check
highly
it out?
recommend. It's the best background noise for me while doing shit.
Wait, where was it? Where is it?
Netflix.
Oh, okay.
No.
So,
Yeah.
it's actually somewhere where you can see it.
N-
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, no, I'm just saying if it was on like TV or something.
Yeah, no, it's not. Fucking TV.
John doesn't have cable.
Nah.
Who the fuck has cable?
That's very true. I remember there was a time where
Huh?
I thought if you didn't have cable, you were just like poor.
You weren't able.
But but nowadays I'm like, I don't know, most people don't have cable. I really want to figure out these eyes.
How about you figure out these eyes?
But you figure out these nuts.
There's none.
Okay, alright, I'm sorry.
Got it.
Stop.
These nuts joke will never stop being funny because of how unbelievably stupid they are. Like, yeah, especially if you can get a really good setup for one. Like, I'm trying to think of the best setup. Okay. I have cables, lots of cables attached to plugs in my house. Fuck you, Hipster Mario.
What do you say?
Told me he has cables attached to the fucking house.
But I know he doesn't.
Senor Whiteface says Season 2 just came out, I think. Yeah, it's true. Toys That Made Us Season 2 just came out. It's good.
Wait, season 2 of... Oh, it's a show?
The Toys That Made Us.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was
it's a
hearing that
documentary
as like
series.
it's a... Yeah, I always think of documentaries.
It has
as just
there
like a
are
one-time thing.
8 out right now, and they're all, let's see here. I believe the first one is about Star Wars, and it's extremely fascinating. 'Cause it shows how like the toy line for Star Wars was almost as big as the entire fucking like thing itself. Like it was very fascinating to watch, and it explains like how they did it and how they were like, well, we didn't have any time, so we had to fucking recolor this thing to make this toy thing.
And George Lucas made all the money.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is true, because he had to cut a deal where he got all the toy things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and also it has a very nice sense of humor to it, where it's like it's not cringy. It's very, I'll say it's entertaining. It's lighthearted. It's fun. The end. Yeah.
It's a good show. Love, what's your favorite Netflix show?
Probably that. Oh wait, what if what the heck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay, if Better Call Saul counts as a Netflix show, then that is definitely the one. But
Is it on Netflix?
well, yeah, it's on Netflix, but I don't know. I think it might be Netflix exclusive at this point, so that's probably. Yeah.
What is going on with this guy's hand?
Huh? Oh, he's gonna have a little mark on it in a sec.
Oh,
okay.
Senor Whiteface says the Funko Pop documentary is also a great watch. I haven't seen that one.
I've never watched Better Call Saul. Is it any good?
Yeah, well, you gotta watch Breaking Bad first.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah. Better Call Saul is. I'll say this: it's better than Breaking Bad, and it sucks because there's not a lot of people watching it at the moment.
Oh.
It's sort of like under that's such a big thing. You have to like watch Breaking Bad first and all that. It's like, but it's better than that, and that's saying something. Oof.
Guys, it's an amazing show that nobody's watching. Do you remember those lists?
I'm
that you would
hipster,
read?
Hayden. Top 10 underrated shows, and it's like everyone has heard of these shows.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
And it's like DuckTales. Woohoo! Have you ever seen the Duck?
It's so accurate.
Harry Potter, the movie you've never seen. I would love that
Oh.
so much if they would do that. And they'll
Yeah.
often do it with video games. It'd be like, you know, I don't know, Zelda 2.
My boy.
I bet you.
Oh yeah, but 2 is underrated.
2. Well, no, everybody knows about 2 though.
Oh yeah.
But no one really plays it. That's the
No
thing.
one plays
No,
it. But they know
I played the
about it.
shit out of it a few years ago. I'd say that
Never mind.
Zelda 2 is better than the original. Fuck everyone, I don't care. Zelda 2 is
I
a
disagree,
fucking
but
fantastic game. It has
you-
like tight controls. I love the way it plays. Like,
You're
so much
entitled.
goddamn fun.
You are entitled to your
Why is the
opinion.
man holding cheese?
It's not cheese. It's a
Greatest,
circle.
greatest Netflix show, Neo Yokio, aka Inside Jane Smith's Skull. Oh yeah, that show. I haven't watched that yet. Oh, wait, Little Witch Academia is a Netflix school. That's probably the best Netflix. Yeah.
I remember a couple of years ago when you were just like horrified by the idea of anime, and now you're.
Yeah, I totally was like, anime is gross, and now I'm just like, I watch all this fucking anime, and I'm a bitch.
I love anime.
Yeah.
Anime makes
That
me
is me, alright.
squeal.
Yeah. Yeah. For a while, I was like, I had this like quasi thing where I was like, anime is trash, but I was all, but now I'm just like, I'm not ashamed of fucking anything. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. Okay.
And yet you're so judgmental.
That's not a bad.
Yeah. I'm half the mom.
No, yeah, I don't think it's. I'm glad that the stigma for
People
anime
are
is
just-
dying off more and more.
Yeah.
To the point where people are becoming very logically analytical about the state of anime. And it's not just like, you know... Well, okay, you
Yeah.
will get those repetitive videos of like, the state of anime is in ribbons! And you'll hear a guy just like go on and on about... about
Yeah,
how,
it's the
like,
worst it's ever been.
I really don't.
Well, the thing is, like, with anime, it's right now certainly isn't like the golden age or anything, but it's...
I think there's a lot
of standout stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
See, here's the thing. I don't care about the state of anime as long as there are good ones to watch at the moment. I'm just like, I'll watch it.
Well, some people get very passionate about it because they're...
Well, some
it's
people
their
are
art.
fucking
It's what they're, you know...
Dumb.
It's what
Well,
drives you, you know?
They'll cherry pick from like the last, 20
Yeah.
years, and it's like good 10 animes over, a
Yeah.
3-year period, and
Yeah.
I mean, you can look back on games and you'll see like 2007 or 2017 were very good years in those decades.
Yeah.
And cherry pick a few games out of just those years and be like, yeah, that was a really great year, but so what
Yeah.
if this year sucks, 2016 was a terrible year.
Been considering starting My Hero
Was
Academia.
20
Would you recommend
wait,
it?
hold on, hold
Absolutely.
on. Was
Absolutely.
20
Watch that.
Wait, what are we talking about with 2016? Video games?
2017.
Like,
Games,
people were
what
saying
games came out
games were
2016.
nothing.
2017. Literally
20,
several
love,
times.
Love, I don't care what you're saying. I'm asking about 2016. And I was asking John, too.
Nothing, it was,
so
it was
nothing,
an absolutely terrible year, so everyone was saying gaming was pretty much... And then 2017 happened, and I was like...
Yeah, because I was...
Everyone, there were a bunch of videos, just...
Are they
awful
retarded?
year.
Well, that's what I was going to say. is that,
2017 was great.
That's what I was going to say is, yeah, I
2017
was...
was a great year.
That's what I meant is that, yeah, it really, really did pick up since then. And I'm super happy. Because right
Yeah.
now I think
Yeah.
gaming is doing fantastic.
Yeah, this year's been good too.
A lot of
Yeah.
really, like, standout stuff has come. And I'm super glad because
Yeah.
I like video games. I've been finding more and more games just to, like, play and stream. There was a time where I was like, oh, there's no good games out. There's nothing to, like, look forward to.
Yeah.
Can I recommend a film trailer from a movie called 2016? I think I know what you're talking about. Actually, is this the one where it's like
Which trailer?
where it's like an Indian movie, and it's a guy running around and he gets chased by an alien, and it just keeps playing 2016, 2016,
What the
2016.
fuck?
Is that the one that? Hold on, I got the link.
Hold on. What? Or is there an Indian man running around screaming 2016?
That
Everyone?
sounds quite interesting.
Hold on, everyone.
Yeah.
It
to
is.
Senior
It
white
totally
face.
is.
Huh?
All right, hold on. I'm going to mute you guys so that the stream can watch
Yes.
this
Yeah,
amazing.
good. By all means.
It's gonna fucking
on.
All right, I've left the call. Hopefully they'll keep the call on. Hello, everyone. It's just you and me. All right. We are going to take a look real quick at this amazing trailer. All right. And everybody, let's check out this amazing trailer. I saw this in 2015, I'm pretty sure. So, hold on to your butts. Oh, that is way too quiet.
Questi 2016, se se gana bene.
Olha a conversa e fica.
2016.
Om dia be kan nam amo om se.
2016.
Yo, are you seeing these sick jumps he's performing? Oh no, how are they gonna... They kicked the baby! No! And the... Hold on. What's that last shot? I didn't... Well... See the baby die again. This man's on the ground. Contracting some sort of virus. Wait, what did he say? I don't like guys? Stop. Wait, he said something in English.
Paradise.
Mama Mokoko Paradise. Morodokoko Paradise. Oh my god. All right. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was very funny, everyone. Well done.
Yes.
I have rejoined. Is there a ghost in the stream? I keep hearing another voice that is not Love or Hayden's. Yes, it is a ghost. It's the ghost of John.
Yeah. You can't decide where he's gonna be in stream or not.
Can't decide where he is in life.
Yeah.
Who am I? What am I? Am I in the
What
stream?
am you? Emuendo.
Emuendo?
Emu
Is that fucking Rywars? That's
Ry-
fucking Rywars.
Who? Rywars? Yeah. Yeah, Rywars just sent it.
Fucking.
Who's Rywars? Well, I know who Rywars is, but what do you mean Rywars?
There he is.
There he goes. Look at him go.
Yeah.
By the way, Senior Weiss, or whatever, it's really hard to read his name in green, has been asking you if My Hero Academia is still worth watching.
Yeah, and I said it is very much worth watching. It's fantastic. Yes.
Although Hayden hasn't watched the newest episode because he's lame.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Everybody in the chat, quickly, don't tell me what happens. I want to find out.
If somebody fucking tells Hayden if somebody tells Hayden what happens, I will fucking read Garfield on stream.
I don't, actually, I know you all.
Please do that anyway.
I know you all want him to read Garfield on stream, so don't.
Yeah.
Just don't do it.
Hey, everyone, I'm going to put Hayden's address in the chat. Don't send him things.
Hayden, why are there more people than
Don't
normal? Well, because John fucking won't make up his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it does
I could
feel a
be
little
quiet
more
again.
crowded than before. We're usually used to
Yeah, it's pretty
chat
cool.
being just like me or one other
Big
person.
dumb.
Oh god,
look,
you are
it's
still
Matt.
streaming? I've been streaming for like 5 minutes, so yes, I am still
Matt, why
streaming.
did you just send me a message that was just saying you're gay? How am I supposed to respond to that?
There's an anime boy who's around girls with big tits, spoiler alert. I get the feeling you haven't seen the anime. Alright.
Rywars is a fucking piece of shit.
Who is Rywars? Like, what does he mean to you?
He's the guy who he kept fucking responding to me on Twitter, and he was making these cringy ass unfunny replies at all times, and I sort of just stopped talking on Twitter, and then at some point Adam was getting replies from him, and like Adam was like, he retweeted a thing about fucking the guy who played Gromit on Walls and Gromit dying, and was like, wow, I'm actually kind of sad about this, and fucking Ryworks made some unfunny fucking trying hard joke on it, and I was like, okay, fuck off, Ryworks. The end.
For your information, Gromit didn't talk. Wallace talked. And...
Okay, Wallace.
Wallace.
That was the
For
one.
your information.
Yeah. What I'm saying is,
Show a little respect.
yeah. Listen, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time. How many of you guys have seen Need for Speed?
Need for Pizza? I like it.
That... Very good, love.
Pepperoni pizza.
Need for Pizza? Tonight, I'll make pizza.
Matt is saying homophobic slurs in the chat.
That's what he does.
Yeah, he says, you're gehi. There.
Need for Penis is a bad movie. That's good.
Need for Penis would be a fantastic movie.
Alright, now, Mama Catswell was... Oh, excuse me. I turned the music off. Mama Catswell asked for a very specific pose.
Is it T-pose?
Her and a... No. Her and a friend... I think it was giving a piggyback ride, which is what I just drew. Well, what I just implied.
Wait a second. Wait. What? Made for penises. Okay. Who's in this call? It's me, John Plotline Plus. We're all loving a T-pose. Yeah, dude. Hey, have you ever T-posed?
No.
And you're done towards your father to assert dominance?
No. Sometimes I pull out the ladder and I climb up it and stand next to him to assert my dominance.
Yeah. And then you like start like flying towards him with the ladder.
And then he pushes the ladder and I collapse over. Then I just lie there on the ground for a couple of hours.
Yeah, and you just scream in pain.
It's a good way to spend your day, honestly.
It's like, yeah.
Where's the comment by Mama Catswell? Am I in the wrong chat? Oh yeah. Me giving my friend a piggyback ride. I'll post a character in comments. There it is. Okay. Now I found it.
Where are these ones that you're reading? Are they like on YouTube?
I post on Twitter. I stream on Twitter and I stream on Twitch and I stream on YouTube. So there's also the YouTube chat.
Okay, I thought the YouTube chat also came into this, but I guess not.
You didn't miss too much.
Yeah, he's just an idiot.
Oh, Hipster GT. Yes, you can make a request. Tell me what it is, and I will attempt to write it down or archive it or something. Also, I'm gonna try my frickin' best with this piggyback ride. Literally never done this before, so.
I was trying to figure out what you were drawing. Okay,
it's gonna take a sec to figure out.
Hey, you.
Yeah?
That's all.
Cool.
I can identify with that.
Oh.
Yeah. You want your OC. Well, you know what? And you can take this or leave this. But if you want to join my Discord, there's a link below, and there should be a link inside of the chat. And in there, in the Discord, there's a commoners chat where you're able to drop OCs and specific drawings that you want me to draw for you. If you'd like to do that, then go ahead. And if not, then if you have like a link that you can just send in the chat, then I can look at the picture that way.
I should probably join the chat.
Probably.
Yeah, because I can just mute it if I don't want to fucking do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, what a cute little boy.
Hayden, why are you talking about me like that?
I'm not, love. Why would I ever talk to you like that?
Hayden, I'm not your fucking twink, okay?
Love, stop. Oh my god. You are embarrassing yourself? Oh my god.
No.
Yes.
Okay, you're losing me here with this drawing.
John, drawings are not as obvious as you may assume. Drawings
I like
often
to
start
think
out
they
as a
are.
great big sketch, and you have to slowly figure it out as you go.
Yeah.
But you know what doesn't help in developing a drawing is somebody
that reminds-
over my shoulder telling me that they don't understand
Yeah.
the drawing.
That reminds me of the fucking.
It looks
doing
like-
fucking school.
Looks like a couple fingers right now. One's like bending backwards.
Awesome,
See-
and
see,
at
that
some
reminds me of
point
the
it
thing
will look
people-
like a
people-
drawing.
That reminds me of the thing people used to do in school where you were like drawing something and then you'd be like, what is that? Is that a it's like fucking I'm drawing something. It's like,
I know, and you're right. It always did drive me crazy.
yeah.
This one guy next to me would always like draw a bunch of squiggles when I was trying to do math, and he would hand me the piece of paper and say, "Make something out of this." And he would do it every single day.
That's not what I'm talking
I didn't do well in that math class.
Yeah. Hayden did well in math class, as you
I
can
did
tell from
very well in math
psychosis.
class. I did so well in math class.
I did
that
horribly in math class,
um,
and I had a teacher
got an award.
who looked like Napoleon Dynamite and sounded like Jerry Seinfeld.
That's quite a.
And he literally told my friends to our fucking faces that we were not evolved as humans.
Was he wrong?
Did you prove him wrong, love? Did you hear that and think to yourself
I really didn't. I really didn't.
did you?
No,
did
if
you hear
anything, that just
and
made me
think to
more
yourself,
like resentful. I was like, that just made me resentful because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Why would he say something like that? This is not okay. No. And it was like in front of the entire fucking class too. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
And you're getting a lot of requests today. I'm having trouble keeping track of
Sometimes they just come.
who all sending.
A lot of lovely people out there that want to see some draws.
Oh god, Ratchet Extreme 6 has been sending you this message for a long time. Can you please
Yeah.
draw a picture I sent you on Twitter?
Yeah, I read it. I'll get to it in a moment. I need to go one
Okay.
at a time.
Yeah.
Matt says this is the best episode of Fotcan in years.
I know.
Sure
right?
is.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
What, since the third one, when it was just us?
Yeah.
John, we should get you back on the show. You'd love it.
Love, didn't you roast a teacher? No, I didn't.
Love, didn't you cook a teacher?
No.
God damn.
I'm really dodging the question. No.
I didn't.
My leg. Ever since getting a hernia, my right leg occasionally tenses up.
Well, let's stop doing that then.
Right, well, I got the surgery for the hernia. That's the thing.
Oh
But
yeah,
every
you
now and then
dick,
it'll
it's
just
fucking.
tense
Yeah, that was a good thought can moment. You talking about your surgery.
hernia surgery. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Spread across the table or whatever, and the doctor was
Yeah.
talking,
Oh, it was terrible.
talking behind your back.
Yeah. Doctor was just right behind me, all like, "Oh, it's a very simple procedure." All the while I'm not wearing pants, and like 4 nurses. It was so comedical. I'm just laying on this big slab about to be operated on, and they say, "Okay, lift your legs up," and I'm not wearing any pants at all. And I'm like, "Whatever. This is very medical. You just get it over with. You just learn to be okay with this." And then all of a sudden, 4 nurses just show up and started inspecting my stuff. Because that's where the hernia was. And I'm just like, can I please
Yes.
go to sleep now? Can I please have the laughing
Yeah.
gas? Oh, it was the worst.
And they're like, the only laughing going on here is that your fucking tiny penis.
It's just the only thing laughing here is this jumping bean. And they start flicking me, and I'm like, stop,
It's like,
stop.
that's my penis.
That-
Okay.
You're touching me
You
in
know,
a
there's a
place
lot-
in a
it
way
seems
that
to be-
makes me uncomfortable.
There seems to be a lot of weird reunions going on now, because we got this where John is in here, but also there's the fucking Chilling Skeletons thing where it was me, Owen, and Dylan, so that's weird. Things are just, everyone is reuniting now.
It's almost like we're getting close to summer and people are having a lot more time.
Well, no, because Dylan hasn't been on the podcast for 2 years.
Yeah, it's because it stinks.
Well, yeah, I'm probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't know. I should get a more,
Matt says, I remember the drunk can where you were trying to talk about your operation and I kept screaming. That sounds a lot like Matt.
well, that sounds like something that happened.
Huh?
Whoa! Whoa!
You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm zooming in and out of the head, though. This design is very cool, by the way, Mama Catswell.
I'm being entertained, Hayden.
Are you? I'm so glad.
Dylan broke his NDA. Yeah, he broke his niggas with attitude.
This
true.
is NAACP.
Oh, yeah, I know I was making a joke.
It was great. You did it.
Yeah.
Look at this little boy.
Look at this
You know,
horse.
before I get
This one.
too into like detail work
Ah.
like this, I should probably figure out where the hands are gonna go.
Up your dick.
I don't think they're gonna go there exactly.
Hayden, I need to ask you honestly. Have
No,
you
I've
ever
never stuck my hands up my
Eh,
dick.
No, but have you ever, if even ever,
Fingers.
had anything inside of your dick hole? You accidentally had something in there.
Love, what's this thing that you've stuck up your dick hole that you really want to tell me in a public setting?
I have never, and I don't ever want to. It seems horrifying.
Okay, so same.
Yeah, okay. Have you stuck a rusty pipe in there?
The... Wait, is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. No, yeah, sounding is that's another weird
Epic.
one. Another weird one that people have dug up and have started talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Web talks a lot about it.
Does he?
There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a meme that he talks about with me. I don't know.
Sounding well, it sounds very violent. Like,
Yeah.
it sounds like borderline snuff, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's totally okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What
Sounding.
is?
Sounding.
It's putting things in your dick hole.
Yeah. It's very much a bad time.
Wait, which one of your friends is urethral insertions again?
That's Tom.
That's Tom.
I'm fairly certain he doesn't
Matt-
partake.
Matt just messaged
You sure
me.
about that?
Well, technically,
Matt just
I don't have
messaged
proof.
me some guys. Matt just messaged me some hilarious memes. He messaged me Kermit the Frog being strangled with the heavy blur on it. Then he sent me a thing that was a paper that says I can't succeed, and then somebody cuts it in half and it says I can suck.
Okay.
He can do it, guys.
Are you okay,
Yeah,
Matt?
That's Matt.
Everybody, write in the chat. Just in general.
Hey, you guys mentioned a plot to Fatcan? I don't know.
I'm sorry?
Aim's plot to Fatcan is just that he fucking kills everyone.
I've explained the plot to ThoughtCan to Love, and Love has made it very clear he doesn't give a shit about it, so Love has no idea.
Dude, I don't give a shit about minorities.
It's really funny the way
Matt
you
has
said
now
that.
sent me,
I don't give a shit
Matt
about
has now
minorities.
sent me.
Great.
Matt has now sent me a smartphone thing. You know when you like you click the thing to like show all the tabs that you have open, you know all the things. But they're all Eminem, Dr. Phil, and it's the green Dr. Phil's face on it.
Oh, I've
and
seen that before.
I'll tell you, it's a hoot. I love dryly explaining weird, absurd memes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see it now. They're back right. Cool.
Incredibly. Why can't we just... no. Alright, so then he's there. And now we've got... If I can draw anything on Mama Catswell correctly, it is the Babu Buddies.
Okay, Hayden.
Yeah?
Okay, Hayden.
Yeah?
Hayden, if you had to have
Oh.
3 sons, what would you name them?
3? Like I had to have 3 and somehow that's related to the
3
name?
sons, and they were all twins.
Oh.
They all looked exactly like you, just your looking up at you.
What? Wait a minute. Why in this scenario does my figurative wife get to eat shit? Hey there, Ontaris. Rumampe.
Wait, what? What do you mean she gets to eat? Excuse me?
Figuratively. Like, why does my figurative wife not, like, get any of the traits? Why do they only look like me? This feels unfair.
Because not a real person. It's just like, it's creepily, like, it's a creepy game character where the face glitches all the time. It's like a plaster model.
Is this
that
like some
just
amalgamation type scenario? Is this like a clone that we're talking about?
No, your children are shitty places. It hurt horribly for your wife when they came out. Cause...
No, I got a better one.
Okay.
There's 3 kids, and they each share a different facial feature of his. One's got his nose, one's got a upper face, and one's got his beard.
One is
okay,
born
let me
with
put this
a
in terms you cannot.
I like
let me
that.
put this
No,
in
I
terms
like
you
that a
can
lot
understand.
more. Yeah, one's born with a beard. I would call
But
him. I'd call him Fuzzy.
Hey, let me put this in terms you can understand. Okay, all 3 of them, their faces are just a JPEG from right in the end of animation. They're just you from that video. Their faces are that,
And they're just
they're
screaming.
solid style.
That's alright.
Yeah, they're screaming, brought into this world. It's like, why would you bring us into this world? Now you have to name them.
I mean, I'd probably call them Oinko, Stoinko, and Bagoinko.
That is a good. Those are good names.
Thank you.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
So love to kind of shift their heads around, like in
Yeah, exactly.
Solid.
And it's scary.
Oh god.
Oh, by the way, hey, Bumblegum, welcome to the stream. It's called a love dump. Nice. Name your sons 1, 2, and 3. Love has threatened 3 different races of people.
5.
5. It looks a little like 3, excuse me. Do you what a Saiyan is? Do you mean, do I know what a Saiyan is? Yes, I do.
Name them Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
I would name them plus and minus and useless. Because I only care about plus and minus. What if you were named
I'm gonna
useless,
name
like by your parent? That would be
amazing.
Could you imagine anything more horrible?
I feel like that would be like your motivation to make it in life.
Name them Bibbidi Bobbidi and Jew. Senior Whiteface says.
No, I would.
Oh, Senior Whiteface said, "Oh, that's so great."
Yeah. No, not that.
I was gonna say John. That was so clever.
No.
Ooh.
I would just name. I would name my children Spawn number 1, Spawn number 2, Spawn number 3.
And they would become big fans of the Spawn comics, all of them.
And then if there was a 4th one, I would name it fucking God.
You just name it God damn it.
Another one. Oh.
No, I would name it asterisk guttural burp sound asterisk.
I'm gonna name one of my kids The One.
Oh.
So he has expectations to meet. What does Mama Catswell look like? That's what she looks like.
Matt is he just keeps sending me memes.
Are they funny?
No.
Are they? Oh, okay.
Already not one.
I always enjoy when we draw.
Samex Comics. You can't say useless, take out the trash, because then he has a use.
That is actually true.
He's got to just sit there. And
Useless, why don't you make yourself useful over here? Good.
Useless, make yourself useful.
I would name my children Garfield, Odie, and Normal.
That's pretty funny, Logan.
Yeah. I would name my children Gar and Field. 2 of them.
Garfield's one of those things that like isn't funny at all, but everyone just keeps telling me it's funny, so I just have to roll with it, lest I be attacked.
I think you're kind of missing the point.
I feel like I don't want to get the point.
What is the goof?
I feel like I'm in a cult scenario.
What's the do?
Like the only joke about Garfield is that it is Garfield.
It's that it's, oh, no, you don't see, you don't get the the subtle nuances of why Garfield is funny. Okay, the reason it is funny is the reason it's funny is because of its mere existence. It is the most bland thing in the known universe. It is not good. It is not bad. There's nothing more bland. And Jim Davis is a man who has done this. It's fucking 1970. He's done this for fucking 40 years, and he's wasted his entire existence on making this unfunny fucking cat comic. And he's this goofy ass guy who's just wasted his entire fucking life. And he makes one every day. He made one on the day his parents died, factually, because he has to make one every day. He fucking, on 9/11, he had to make one. He's cursed with this fucking cat.
Can I also say, you told me that before, but have you ever considered that maybe he made 3 comics in a day, and then he just had the producer produce them on that day?
No, but that's not as funny. It's funnier if you see it as an ancient curse. No, it's funnier to see it as an ancient curse where he is forced.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in an ancient curse where Garfield will not stop being relevant to everyone.
Like, he comes home from the funeral of his parents, he's like chugging whiskey and he's crying and he just sits down by his table and just draws Garfield.
It's the only thing that makes him happy in life.
Yeah.
He's got his own self-insert in his comic.
Yeah, why you gotta
sad existence.
Why do you gotta be so down on Arbuckle in his persona?
Yeah.
There's John, the human side, and then there's Garfield, the not. Garfield
the
is...
Nazi.
You know what it is?
He gets to live, what's the word? Vivaciously or whatever?
Vicariously.
Through Garfield. Vicariously, there we go.
Yeah. I know words.
And he gets in, John is him. So.
Yeah. Yeah,
his
John.
sad existence.
John, do you have an OC?
No, I do not.
Are you sure? You have a cartoon version of yourself.
Well, it's just a drawing of myself.
Ratchet Extreme just said, "You stop talking shit about Garfield. I hate Mondays."
I'm really sorry, man.
Huh.
I feel like I've really insulted someone right now, and I feel a little bad about it.
No.
Garfield is only good for surreal memes, is what Bubblegum says, and that's true.
I like the comic where Garfield thinks that the house is empty and there's no one there. And it turns out that
the
he's
one I
been
made
alone
a dub of.
Yes,
oh,
yes,
yeah.
that dub was the best, by the way.
Thank you.
That the voice that you picked out. Here's proof that John is not only a genius in comedy, but also a genius in audio engineering. And anybody out there that's hiring should just pick him up now. Like, John was able to pick the perfect robot voice to narrate this Garfield comic, to not only make it incredibly funny, but to make it also remarkably moving by the end, because there's a little speech at the end of the comic all about, like, reality and stuff, and that section of the comic is meant to be kind of weird and philosophical. I don't know if our original writer meant that or not. You can make your own assumption. But the robotic voice that John picked, and the audio and the music that was all synced up perfectly, made it sound like an actual snippet out of a university's lecture. And I thought it was fucking brilliant. Also, can I say one more thing? John made this one audition for a Doki Doki Literary Club
Literature club.
Whatever, dub. And he made this jokey version where, for one of them, he read the line, he read whatever line it was. He was auditioning for the only guy in that game. And for the first line that he did, he read the line, and every few seconds he would vomit aggressively into a bucket. And as the line reading went on, it got more and more intense, and he just started panting, but he was still trying to read his lines. And then for the next one, he had to read a sad line, and so it wasn't even his voice. He just used a robotic automated voice and the sound of a heart monitor beeping
No, there were two separate ones. One was the sad voice reading, but there was one vomiting into the bucket, and every time I vomited, Vsauce would come out and read a Vsauce introduction.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it was incredibly funny.
And then the other one was it was one of the lines, the romantic confession line, and right at the end of the romantic confession, it was just a robot voice reading the romantic confession line, and right at the end of the romantic confession, all of a sudden the heart monitor stopped and just went
as if to say, like, this is the last thing this person's trying to say, but their voice doesn't work, so they have to communicate through a robot voice.
So we will be together forever.
It was so good. It was
I
such
have heard it, and it
timing.
is funny.
It is really funny. Yeah, it's the best thing I've ever heard. It was really great, and he was not picked up for the role because they don't understand true talent.
Because he didn't puke hard enough.
He clearly was. Yeah. You know, they wanted him to play into the role too much, but you know what? John doesn't pander. Okay, he's an artist.
Some part of me sort of wants to animate that audio of John doing that.
What, the vomiting thing?
Yeah. Oh no. The vomiting one? Oh my god. With the Vsauce?
Hi, Vsauce, Michael here.
Vsauce, Michael here.
Vsauce is cool.
Yeah, I love him.
Have you watched Minefield? That show is
it's
fantastic.
awesome. That should be a Netflix series.
It is fantastic. It really is.
There's no more episodes of
It's
it, right?
very
Like,
nice.
they're not really... The latest YouTube Red's kind of shit.
It's
Well,
Like,
it might be a season 3.
It's like the reason to get YouTube
Yeah,
right.
exactly. It is literally the reason to get YouTube right. It's fascinating. It's good. Though I will say one thing that did kind of bother me about it. It's the fact that it's so clear that he did not get to pick out the editors. Like, the editing is so, like, fucking reality shows, like,
really
Sting,
is.
everyone's like, whoa, it's like the crazy music is like, dude, come on. The thing that's interesting about his videos is that they have such a unique, cool style about him. It's like, he has, like, the cool background music. And
You know
it's
what
like,
else
it's really cool.
I kind of miss is that Vsauce videos have always had an aura of creepiness about them. Like, he...
Oh yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and that's really lost in Minefield. It's supposed to feel sort of
somebody
lighthearted.
can someone tell me if this is Castlevania music? I don't know for sure, but it sounds like it's the Famicom version of the Castlevania 3 soundtrack.
So yes, it is.
I might have to go soon, honestly.
Oh yeah? Well, just be me and you, John.
Yeah.
Oh. Expect me to entertain these people?
Alright, well, if you want to leave
You
too,
better
I can...
pick up double duty. You better pick up double duty.
I typically pick up all duty.
That's true.
I am deputy duty.
Yeah, but you're not as entertaining as Love. So. Okay, you're not as racist. You're not as racist as Love, and this stream already has set the standard for racism. So
well, no, we haven't said the word yet, but okay. So I just love how it goes from you're not as funny as Love. Like, well, you're not as racist as.
Because, you know, and that really brings in the audience.
True. I know, we've already got all the races here, so
John, fucking stop.
Matt says, I can love. Okay, well, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to start just bringing in people. It's fucking really... I tripped over my own words.
Say my broner. Oh wait, I did actually drop it during the stream, but it was the AS because I said niggas with attitude. So yeah, I did drop it once.
Yeah, you did.
Twice now.
Way to go.
Yeah.
You did it again.
Yeah.
Also, geez, Matt. Matt sent me a message saying my vomiting good enough. Sorry.
Uh-huh. Well, whatever,
Well,
Matt can eat shit. And then vomit it.
Matt can physically eat shit. He can.
He could do that if he
sounds
really
like
wanted
a toy
to.
commercial. It's like... It sounds like a toy commercial. It's like, Matt can eat shit. Like little things like, whoa! It's like, eat shit.
Wow!
Matt can eat shit. You wanna eat shit?
Now I know what I'm missing.
Yeah.
Matt can eat shit.
Model
Matt is just a regular high school kid, but he can eat shit.
He just consumes it.
Do 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 do.
It just has the Mortal Kombat music. For some reason, it's almost a toy commercial. It's like ripped off YouTube with an MP3 thing.
Oh, okay. Wait. No, he was saying it reminded him of when he was throwing up. Okay.
Oh yeah. Gross.
It's giving him PSD Vietnam flashbacks.
I love how the Photoshop document thing PSD is one letter away from PTSD.
Oh,
that is pretty hilarious, love.
Yeah.
Yes, it was giving him Photoshop that.
Okay, now to draw this boy. This boy is so cute. I love him. What is if Mama Cat's still
that's right there is the gayest thing that's ever been said on stream. Not me saying that I would suck a dick for $10.
That's Mama Catswell.
When did you say this?
Last stream. Actually, and by the way, let me update my stance here. Let me update my stance here. $50 is the least I would do it for, because $50 is a nice commission level, and that's like okay, it's worth it at that point.
I wonder if anyone's got that up on commissions for various
Definitely.
levels.
Basic
fellatio, $50.
Alright. By the way, Mama Catswell. First of all, sorry that you sent like the same message over and over and I wasn't reading it. I was clearly distracted by a few people, but
sorry.
I wanted to not your fault really. I was just making excuses. I should have read it. But I also wanted to ask this adorable person that I'm drawing, who are they? Do they have a name? Because I like them a lot. I'm gonna have to wait a few seconds for them to actually respond so you guys can...
I think Love would do it for a candy bar and a meatball. I don't like meatballs that much, and also, that depends on what candy bar. It depends on what candy bars. I would do for one. It's just one candy bar.
Love's logic here is that he just really wants to try.
If it's a Butterfinger, then I will fucking. If it's a Butterfinger, I will do it.
Love's logic here is that he's still on the fence about being gay, so he wants to see.
No,
if
that's
he is.
not. That's not the fucking thing. It's not a fucking binary switch.
But he also wants money, and he'd do anything for money. And dick.
Literally, what I said. No, this is literally what I said. What I said was, I want to see if I'm good at it.
I
want to see if I'm good at it.
Exactly. Yeah. So he wants to kill two birds with one stone. He wants to kill two birds with one weenie, and get inside the peenie.
Fuck you, Hayden.
His character's name is Decky. I love Decky. Blue Decade. Wait a minute, Blue Decade? Is that a YouTuber? Because I may actually watch them. If so, that's awesome, because I watch Blue Decade often. Or wait, shit. I feel like I might be going crazy and we already talked about this. Because this all sounded so shockingly familiar.
I just realized that I was trying to not incriminate myself on stream. It's like, okay, I wouldn't do for $10, and then I make it worth it. I would do for a Butterfinger. That's a good candy bar.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
You know, they have Butterfinger flavor.
Oh. Huh.
Mm-hmm. At least in America, where we eat everything with 1,000 pounds of sugar, and we want to die.
Yeah, Blue Decade. I watch Blue Decade all the damn time.
Blue Mask by Lou Reed.
Music,
the
later.
1982 album.
A good friend and a big inspiration. What? Yeah, Blue Decade's cool.
I don't know what that is.
Blue Decade is a YouTuber that makes a lot of those videos of it's like an hour-long musical compilation with like a Pokemon getting fucked or something.
It's the typical like chill waves or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like a Pokemon getting fucked or something. It's got a bit of a. These ones have a bit of a like sexual vibe to them.
I'm interested.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that says I love Lou Reed's valid now. There. Good.
Love's dream job, male prostitutes who only accept male clients.
That's not.
And
how
butter
did you get
and
this from me saying I would.
No. Love's true dream job.
I could be the new marketing team for Butterfinger.
A male prostitute slash Candyman.
No, here's what
his
happened.
stripper name would be the Candyman.
hey, okay, could be new marketing team for Butterfinger. Well, I'll do an ad. Well, I'll be like, I'll be like, I sure do want a Butterfinger, and it's a homeless man sitting there, and he's like, suck my dick, give you a Butterfinger, and I'm like, I will, and it just ends. She's like, Butterfinger, you'd suck a dick for it.
You know, this will be your audition right here because that was great enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, I will.
I will. I'll do it.
I can just imagine you with
I think
your step like, whoo.
I think it's very different for Americans as opposed to me because in here we have to get them imported, so they cost a little more. So it's like it's kind of costly, and the fact that I haven't eaten a lot of them is kind of like I'll have one every now and then.
That's me with Cadbury cream eggs, but only because they're horribly bad for me.
Yeah, I don't like them. I might have had too many.
I love them deeply, but I cannot have them for too long. Yo, yesterday I got violently sick because, okay, so yesterday was my father's birthday. I love my father very much. And fucking, we got him a cake, and it was like a truffle fudge cake. It was this gorgeous, like, thick-ass, packed-ass cake. And it was awesome.
Thick.
And it was beautiful. And I had a very big slice. So did everybody. And I don't know, maybe everybody else got hit with this, but I immediately felt like sick. I felt like there was a huge pit in my not a pit. There was a huge weight in my stomach. And I just lied on the ground and tried to recover because I felt so gross.
I just realized that Amber Gray returned, and the first thing she says was, "Love's dream job, male prostitute." Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Hold on, let's see. Okay, hold on, I need to read all these. Hayden, what? Hydra is what's an OC thing? Okay. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Smash cuts to aggressive deep. Are you in a Discord? If so, drop request. Okay.
Partners.
Who's fucking these poor Pokemon? Fellas,
other Pokemon typically.
Fellas, would y'all suck dick for a Butterfinger? Love is generous with his sweets. I'm not, because I want the fucking This conversation is going too far. Oh yeah, my request for the stream is a drunk AI. Oh, that's cute. That's a really cute idea.
Where?
Okay.
Who said that?
Cadbury cream eggs are the shit. Love, what would you do if your ween was a Butterfinger? I would go to a doctor.
Where was the drunk AI suggestion?
Drunk AI. I'm gonna have to remember that. Or write it down.
I love the most recent thing Matt said. Y'all ever cried while eating Cadbury cream eggs?
Yes.
Yeah, man. I can't tell if he's crying out of joy because they're so good or just crying in general, but he happens to be eating a Cadbury cream egg at the time.
Probably both. It's like the only relief he can get.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Boo. 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 Okay. And there we go.
I love you,
second
man.
drawing, but I really enjoyed making it. Woo.
Yeah.
There we go. Yay! Mama Catswell and Blue Decade. Or,
Oh. AI is her character. Or his character? I don't know.
Decky.
It's pink, so...
I love
kind
Decky.
of just associated
Decky's cool. Oh, wait.
her.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. It's not done yet. Need to have the little stripes on the arms.
Hindrock Kisuna AI.
What? I'm gonna need a reference picture.
Don't actually do that, I don't care. Find me someone who doesn't cry when eating a Cadbury cream egg and realize that this is what obesity is.
It's true.
Oh. I'll kick Skylar in the balls for a Butterfinger flavored Klondike bar. Isn't Skylar a female?
Fucking.
I don't remember.
No.
I don't.
What?
He's a man.
Am I thinking of someone else?
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Skylar's
because
a guy.
I think I'm thinking of another friend of yours. I think.
You know, Skylar.
Yeah.
With the deep voice. Skylar.
He doesn't. Well. Okay, yeah, he's got a relatively deep voice. I call him Mr. Beard.
Bringle.
Actually, no, I don't. I just call him Skylar. Even in the Paper Mario series.
Skylar is that bitch from Breaking Bad. No one likes.
I named the Yoshi Skylar, and so I keep making the joke that I'm riding Skylar around everywhere.
The thing with Skylar from Breaking Bad is that, like, at first when you watch the series, you think she's a bitch, but like when you rewatch it, you realize, oh wow, she is the fucking victim here. This is bad. This is a bad situation. Yeah.
Yeah, that show.
Yeah.
I still need to make it through it. Every time I started it
guys, I gotta
twice.
go.
Alright, see ya. I may leave Hayden to his own devices.
Oh wait,
as
both of you guys are
well.
leaving then?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Love took off, I guess.
Yes.
Oh boy! All right. Oh damn!
Do you think you can handle all these ruffians
I've
on
done
your own?
this before. I've done this before. Thank you for your concern, though.
Will you be lonely?
I might go.
I may stick around a little bit longer.
Actually, how could?
If-
Well, honestly, how could I get lonely? I'm surrounded by all these friends.
No, okay, I'll leave.
I don't want to kick you out.
I'm just trying to get a feel for it.
Okay.
Um,
Let me listen to this song. See how it sounds. I'm currently on Blue Decade's channel. on the way out. Oh, this sounds fun.
never even heard of Blue Decade. Like, it's. I may check him out.
They're an artist, and they post a lot of. Honestly, I don't believe the art on their channel is their own. I believe that they take it from other artists, but they credit them. They're good artists.
Well, that's all you can really ask for.
Right. So the next thing that I need to draw is everybody sit tight because I got to get through quite a few. Okay. I've got the spy. I've got this. And I got the full commoners chat with a couple of guys in there. Okay. Gaunter O'Jim. I'm sorry? What did you say?
There's actually a video with Mama Cat on the channel.
Really? What is it?
Yeah.
Can you link me?
Boop, 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 boop.
Are we about to see a celebrity appearance?
I'll just Gyazo it.
Yeah, just send me the Gazzo, whatever works. Next we're drawing Gunther. This guy. Hope you guys like him.
It's in the Discord.
Oh yeah, the drawing of sweet little Oh, hold on, Amber. Let me actually make him. He looks good, but he's actually missing a little something. He's missing some depressingly tired eyes to really sell it. That's how we know that it's an Amber drawing. Is when the guy has very depressed eyes. All right, Matt's out of here. All right, see you, Matt. Very sad.
See you, Matt.
Very sad.
Love
What a
you.
sad little boy. Oh no. Okay. Let's take a look. Draw pig titty too. You know, Bumblegum, I was actually reading through all the recommendeds and I was really upset that there wasn't a a titty that I could draw, so thank you. I was really blanking on the word there. Oh damn, I didn't draw Mama Catswell in the Egyptian style. I drew her like the last drawing I did. Oh well. That may or may not be Catswell. That could also just be the Egyptian cat from Animal Crossing. But they are
I
buddies.
mean, you could draw that little snake on her head. Well, still got the chance.
You know what I should draw is I should give Decky a big scary tongue. Like,
There you go. My little gorilla's Murdoch tongue.
yeah. Oh my god, dude. Do you want to talk at all about the gorillas? Do you have a strong opinion on the gorillas at all, or no?
Not a huge one. I listened to him back when I was in for a little bit, but kind of stopped because I was kind of like unhealthy back then. But recently started listening to him again. But yeah, I mean, I love him. Demon Days is easily the best album.
Yeah.
But I think everyone kind of feels that way.
Did you ever get into Plastic Beach?
Didn't listen to a whole lot of that one.
Do you know about like the
'Cause
series
again-
of music videos?
Yeah, I think everyone does.
Yeah,
A lot of people. I mean, I'd say everyone, but yeah,
everybody knows about
really
it.
cool stuff.
Yeah. No,
Everyone-
yeah,
I
that
mean,
was,
most people listen to them.
that was the thing that drew me in. Was
Yeah,
the
the art and stuff.
yeah. I mean, I'm always drawn into the art aesthetic. I'm pretty easy to please in that regard. If anything in the world is cartoony or has like art to it, I'll probably give it a chance. There's this one like shitty rap song called like I think it's actually just called Old Nigga, and it is well, it's not fair to say it's a shit song, but it's remarkably unremarkable. But the music video is animated like an old cartoon, so I listened to the whole thing and was like, I really like this, and then I saved the song, and now I just have it. So sometimes it really is just, you know, whatever your interest is, you immediately then latch on to everything regarding that interest.
Senior. I keep reading the Senior Whiteface because it's green. Rhinestone Eyes is one of my favorite chill out.
Rhinestone Eyes is fucking bomb, dude. I deeply am in love with Rhinestone Eyes. I think my favorite part out of that is the fact that they have a line that says, "I'm a scary gargoyle on a tower." It's Gorillaz has never been afraid to write very goofy music from time to time. Because at the end of the day, it's if it's catchy and it's entertaining, then hey.
For real, right?
Yeah. The thing is, there's always like an underlining feeling of I don't want to say hollowness or emptiness, but there is something more than just the goofiness of like the cartoons and whatnot. That definitely was present in Plastic Beach. Do you know the whole story with that album? Like what the point of it all is? I think it's pretty obvious.
I don't know, dude. It's been a while since I've really
That's
paid
fine.
attention to all that.
It's
it
an
was like he was. I know that
It was an
he
album all
ran
about
off somewhere with.
Well, the songs themselves are about.
Yeah, I don't know. I know about like what happened in all the videos and stuff. I never really. It's been so long.
The albums are
Since I
about
actually listened to the album.
damage to the planet and the environment. Like, there's a song called Broken, which is actually talking about the broken ozone layer. And some songs are more obvious than others. Like, there are lyrics like, you know, the TVs that we keep switched on throughout the night. It's like, okay, I get that. And the music video itself actually reflects that, too. What is it? The lead guy, Murdoch, he brings all the band members to this island that's made out of garbage. And the island formed itself because of all the garbage that they threw into the ocean. Like, just humans did. And he forced Tootie to make, like, a short radio show which broadcasted on an actual radio for, I think, like, half a year or something. And what that was the lead singer, Dane Arbor, I think it's Dane Arbor or something. What that was that lead singer doing the voice of Tootie, and the actual voice of Murdoch doing Murdoch. And they did like this little radio show where they played a bunch of different music and stuff. And they started producing the songs for Plastic Beach. It's this whole long, complicated story that I absolutely fell in love with. And,
Yeah.
of course, because I'm very attracted to stories and art and stuff.
Not you at all. Did that inspire the whole Dot Can backstory at all? Like hidden backstory?
Nope. As a matter of fact, I actually wrote the Thought Can backstory before I got into the Plastic Beach album. And then I started looking at that and I'm like, shit. The thing is, though, I go in like a different direction than Plastic Beach. It's just the initial setup is very similar. But Thought Can goes in a lot more like wacky directions. the main theme of fucking is about like producing a show, whereas the main theme of Plastic Beach is about
Well,
being.
I'm not saying that the
I'm
idea
just
of-
explaining myself. So I feel somewhat justified when the episodes finally start dropping. I got a couple. I finally have gotten to the point where I'm calling people in to do the voices for characters because the script is finally finalized. I may need to call in some actor friends to start voicing a couple characters because there's a couple like villagers that have lines in episode 48, or really it's episode 2 of the A-Logs. I don't need anything from you yet. You'll know when I do.
There was the robot. Russell was. Yeah.
Don't just start dropping information.
That had to do with the whole. Yeah. Yeah, I was big into gorillas about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But never really. Past that, I just kind of dropped off and stopped listening to music I liked, and mainly because I just didn't walk around anymore. I walked around campus. I just stopped walking, so I stopped listening to music.
Fair. Very fair. I got off of my DS actually because I'd only play the DS on the bus, and I'd only ride the bus back when I went to college before I had a car.
Yeah. Let's see.
By the way, they were talking about Mystery Skulls
Something
in the chat.
happened. Mhm.
I don't think I've gotten into Mystery Skulls like I did without the animation. Now listening to Ghost again in nostalgia. Yeah. I'll beat the shit out of Hayden with a sock filled with dairy products for a Klondike bar. Okay. If anything,
I would
real
too.
people, I'm automatically not interested. If anything, real people, I'm automatically not interested. Yep, pretty much that.
I remember the first time I saw, speaking of real people in animation, I remember the first time I saw Breaking the Habit video with Linkin Park. That was cool. It had that weird mix of like, it was what studio did that animation? It was.
I never even saw this video you're talking about, so I can't help you.
You never saw the Breaking the Habit for Linkin Park?
No, I didn't. Is it some animation or?
Yeah, it was animated by some popular anime studio. Anyone knows in the comments, say. It's a pretty interesting video. It's all like in reverse, and it's cool.
One time I saw this video called what is this? The Invisible Man. And I can't remember anything about the way the song sounds now that I really think about it. Except that the chorus is like the invisible man, like the invisible man. And that's it. I really like the song. The thing is, though, I didn't watch the I didn't watch the original music video back in the old days of YouTube. The version I watched and the version I put on my music playlist is this version where a guy just sits at his camera while a black high contrast filter is put over him so you can't see him. All you can see is like his silhouette and a bunch of colors all over his body. And from what I'm remembering, it actually looks very cool. Or at least I thought at the time. And
What's this called
whenever
again?
The Invisible Man. And every time the chorus would hit, this guy had long poofy hair, and he would just start fucking headbanging every time the chorus hit. I remember thinking,
Was this
cool.
Queen?
No. It was some rock album of some sort. I'll be invisible. You'll never know where I am. You got me sneaking around like the invisible man. This is not exactly the best background music for me to start singing The Invisible Man. Yeah, no, but I know what you're talking about with Queen, where it's like, I'm the Invisible Man. Dan.
Yeah.
Invisible Man. Dan. Incredible how you can see right through me. I really do like Queen. They're making a movie about him.
Yeah, I know. Who's playing Freddie Mercury again? It's someone odd.
Is it like someone that you'd know, and you'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Let me check. Fred
Durst.
Mercury.
When are they gonna make the Fred Durst documentary?
Yeah, that's the question of the year.
Ain't that the question of the day? So, John, when I was when I was in community college, one of my favorite pastimes was going into the restroom and drawing a bunch of faces on the walls of the stall while I was taking a poop.
Yes.
And I would draw like just a face with no head attached to it. It's just a face making a facial expression. I tried to make it like the most detailed looking face ever with like wrinkles on it and stuff. And I had the faces like saying weird things. Like I had one of them looking directly at the toilet. And
it seems more like something Love would do.
And he said something, and I'm blanking on it, but he said something about how, like, look for my keys while you're in there or something. Something that I thought was, like, really funny, but it's not funny.
Maybe put his goldfish in there or something.
Mm-hmm. No, and well, my favorite, and I did this over and over, was I would draw a piece of poopy with really cute eyes, and the text, Daddy. And I put that all over the place. I put it in.
You just put it everywhere?
It got to a point where they started putting up signs in the stalls. And the sign said, "Whoever is doing this, stop."
I figured it out, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's have you ever seen Mr. Robot?
Sounds familiar.
Well, it's the guy who stars in that show. Also, Mike Myers is playing somebody, but I don't know who. It just says Mike Myers.
Mike Myers is playing Mike Myers.
Maybe he's just playing himself.
Wait a minute. Mike Myers was in retirement, like, forever.
Yeah, what was the last movie he was in?
The Love Guru, because it was so terrible that he didn't want to be in movies anymore.
No, he was in Shrek's Thrilling Tales. What's the actual last video? What's like actual last movie? Shrek Forever After.
Happily Shrek.
He was in Inglourious Bastards.
Domo Morigato, Mr. Roboto. Wait, he was in Glorious Bastards? When?
Yeah, 2009. Before that, it was Love Guru, 2008.
All right, I finished Vizaba's request. Going over to the Emmer. Vizaba. Emmer, what do you want? Thank you. Emmer sent me a poopy emoji and just the text, Daddy. Yeah,
Daddy.
That's exactly what it looked like. Daddy. Wait, whoa, Ratchet, were you dressed up as the fucking nostalgia critic?
Ooh.
He was dressed up as the fucking nostalgia critic. Okay. Anyways, moving on to the next drawing. It's gonna be Ratchet, and we're gonna be doing this. You are toasty. Thank you. I think. I appreciate that very much. Let's draw. You know, drawing Pan is interesting because everyone always thinks of his cartoon persona, but this is really what he looks like. Doesn't he just look like a regular, slightly attractive person? You never suspect this guy is such a weirdo. Let's draw a little more mustache on him.
I'd never figured that. I mean, I guess I
joke, really. He's a really smart dude, actually. I've been in calls with him before. I've talked to him before. He knows a lot about cartoons, and he cares a lot about it, too. The thing is, he just often finds himself doing or saying really cringy shit on the internet. And that's kind of just his persona, and that's why people love talking about him so much. And the fact that he produces a genuinely good show. Yeah. He's a good guy. I always hate to, like... Because I jokingly talk about people all the time, but I hate when that shit comes right back around and I just sound like a jackass. Because it's very easy to do that.
Yeah. Nostalgia Critic is my favorite anime. That's what,
Nostalgia Critic is my favorite. Oh, boy. What's your opinion on Nostalgia Critic?
I watched him a couple years ago. It just got too... aside from all the stuff that's happened recently,
The controversy, yeah. Besides the controversy, just him as like an artist.
Nah.
Meh. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Nah.
Yeah.
I wasn't really broken up about losing the Nostalgia Critic.
I got very emotional. No. Excuse me. Well, I didn't get very emotional about the end of the Nostalgia Critic. I stopped watching years ago, but I got very emotional about when I stopped watching him years ago. Because I was like, I like Nostalgia Critic. I think he's pretty funny. More power to you. I fell off the horn after his Scooby-Doo review. Because he opened it with like this long ass shitty fucking rant about how making videos is useless and blah 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 blah. And
what?
Yeah, he was saying like how his life is a waste and making videos is useless, and he's just going on and on about all this shit. And it was one of his classic rants, because that was like part of his comedy, is that he would just go on long rants. And half of the joke is the fact that he could make it just go on that long. But the thing is that what am I trying to say? The thing is just it was just really depressing to listen to. So poor little 17-year-old me with my heart broken was like, I'm done watching the Nostalgia Critic. He sucks now. And I remembered I sent him like a message that was like. I sent him one of those messages where I say like, "You've lost your touch, you've lost your way, blah blah blah."
Oh no!
I know. I'm very upset that I.
You were 17, whatever.
I was.
We were all just, we were all that way.
Yeah, I'm sure he threw it in the trash too, and just like, fucking whatever.
Another one?
Yeah, seriously.
You probably weren't the only one.
Yeah, no, that episode was garbage. Yeah. Apparently that episode, according to Love, who actually watched it, apparently that was like his last episode before he then retired the Nostalgia Critic character. So there was like a point. Just it wasn't very entertaining at all. One valid claim that people make about the Nostalgia Critic and Channel Awesome in general that I will accept is that they come off as very like arrogant in all their like analyses and points.
Oh, they are very arrogant, to be fair.
Yeah, but at the same time, they don't have enough like analysis and actual education in filmmaking to back up that arrogance. Which I don't even think. First of all, if you understand film, that doesn't give you the right to act like an asshole about it.
Yeah.
Like, I live in Washington, and I know lots of filmmakers, and so many are assholes because they've read a couple of books.
I was about to say, you live in Washington, so arrogance.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks so much. But besides that, I've also met people online that think that because they understand film, and you can understand film, but just because you understand film does not mean that you get permission to act like a jackass about your passion. I try my best to not act like a jackass about my skills. I try to be like... I can always
Hipster Jujutsu says, "Read me, XD."
Read me! Wait, what did you say? I have made 2 fully colored drawings while waiting for you. Want to check them out? Excuse me. Yeah, sure. Are they in the Fiddly Doodly?
Oh goodness!
If you're in the Discord, drop them in the art dump. Or wait, I think you did. Hey!
Samex Comics wrote "damn nerds," and I read it in Bakugo's voice. Couldn't help.
If you ever get full of yourself, remember that you were once only a sperm.
Weren't we all?
Is that
Well.
a sperm that wasn't masturbated away? There was a porno I watched one time. I won't get into this too far, but there was a porno I watched one time where a guy was jerking off, and the whole time he was doing it, he was talking to his sperm, and he was saying
And what was he saying?
He was saying how sorry he was that the sperm was now going to die. I turned off that video because I didn't want to watch anymore. It made me upset. Like, I didn't want to be a part of this anymore. I felt like awful. I was really angry for the rest of the day too, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do anything. Just thought about that all day.
Ever seen Monty Python's The Life of Brian?
No, I haven't.
It may be The Meaning of Life. Either way,
I've seen The Meaning of Life.
Shoot, whichever. The one that opens up with the "Every Sperm is Sacred" song.
Yes, that is The Meaning of Life.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Every single sperm is sacred.
Every single sperm is good. Every single sperm is well.
You know more than I do.
Well, that's because my parents are constantly complaining about the fact that my sister turned from Baptist to Catholic after she got married. So every time they sit there and complain about it, I will take my YouTube app and play that song and just walk into the living room, and it really bugs them. I can't tell if it, at first they thought it was this great, but now it just bugs them.
I'm so happy that you do that. That sounds great.
Every sperm is sacred.
Every sperm is sacred.
Every sperm is good. If a sperm is wasted, God gets quite irate.
I love it so much. Monty Python is so freaking clever. Hey, Amber, I know you watch British comedy. Have you seen Monty Python?
Oh, that's I hate that question so much. Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Have you seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail? It's the funniest comedy in the world!
My phone just play an ear rape of Self's theme from FE4 because I press a button on my earbuds.
Ow. Oof. My bum. It hurts.
Oh my god. Pan lives in Texas. Does he?
Well, he is. He doesn't look near as Mexican as I thought he would.
That's the thing that he's talked about before. Yeah, how he doesn't really look Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people just are like that. Like, they just don't come out with a really obvious look to them. That really shows, like, whatever culture they're from. I have a lot of Irish and Norwegian culture, and I'm a big fuck, so that much is pretty obvious.
You're not near as big as you used to be. Might be the beard that helps.
Oh no, not fat. I mean just tall.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah, thank you.
You shrunk, clearly. You're so much shorter than you used. What happened?
I'm a tiny little boy. It was all the fat. It was lifting me up. It was like a balloon.
Who are you drawing, anyway?
I'm drawing Pan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get much of a look at the picture.
It's IRL Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really do like his little persona that he's drawn. It's really lasted.
Yeah, I know. Holy cow. He's been around for... Jeez. Since what, 2010?
I think it's more like 2012. But still, it's a while.
Yeah.
That's almost as long as I've been around, but he's successful.
I know in the last podcast he was talking about how people were saying they've watched him since middle school and stuff. It was like, oof, that must be a weird feeling.
Wait. He was saying what now?
He was talking about on the last podcast just how people were approaching him at MomoCon, just saying how they've watched him since middle school and stuff.
Oh, that is interesting, yeah. More like 2011.
Mm.
Anyone know Ben the Looney? I certainly do not. Who is Ben the Looney? Is he a little loony boony cartoony?
We've got to start reading these more. Scrolling up a bit. Let's see.
I used to watch Rebel Taxi back when I was so stupid.
Let's see, there was some infighting. Talking about jizzing in the wind.
Answer my friend.
Not a whole lot happened. Which drawn now?
Good. Now I'm drawing Nathaniel Fogg.
It looks kind of like a racist cartoon.
It does. It, what?
It looks like a Chinaman.
He's not a Chinaman. Stop.
Looks like an angry, happy Chinaman, a greedy Chinaman.
He's not greedy. No, stop.
Looks like he's about to swindle someone.
He's not gonna do that. Stop. Why would he do that? He's a good boy.
He's planning something.
He's not plotting a thing. Stop. I make it sound like he's in the middle of doing something. Like we're both watching him wander around a shop or something. And I'm his little supervisor and you're the owner of the shop. You're like, I don't know, it looks like he's doing something. I'm like, no. He's fine.
No,
he's not gonna
he's
do
a guest.
anything.
He's a guest. He just wandered in. Look at the Chinaman. He came in here. He's gonna swindle us.
He's not gonna swindle anyone. He's a good guy. Alright, anyone in the chat want me to switch this song? Because it's starting to drive me insane.
The Automod flagged a hand-rubbing Chinaman. That's great.
Hand rubbing.
Hand-rubbing Chinaman.
Oh, thank you. You're a moderator. I forgot.
Yep.
I forgot you were a moderator.
Had to beg for that, right?
Oh yeah! Aw, guys, my longtime viewers, do you remember the day when I was just giving away moderator rights to people because I was bored and playing Rayman 3 at like 2 in the morning?
Yeah, half the people in the chat are mods. At least at the time.
That was like a story arc. At the end of it, I took away everyone's mod rights.
Mm-hmm. Except for me, because I'm special.
Yeah, well, and Web. Any member of ThoughtCan has mod rights.
Mm-hmm.
And if you send me money today, I'll make you a mod too. Then I'll fucking kill you. Oh wait.
Yeah, you weren't there for that because you didn't have a whole lot of people watching it for now.
Yeah, well, that was also before like the Sava Studios people showed up, and then I started doing like drawing streams more.
Yeah,
so we got a lot more artists watching. The streams have really picked up. I'm really glad.
Yeah, for real. I think the art streams have really helped out.
Oh my god, yeah, and I love it. I just love drawing. It's cool. Okay, you've got that one down. Moving on to the next one. Oh my gosh.
Bumblegum says, most of the songs I listen to, that's cool. I think they're looking for approval.
Wait, they're looking for, I'm sorry, what? Approval of what?
That they like future funk music. Whatever that is.
Funk music? I like me some future funk music. Yeah, I can get down with that. Would you do a backflip for $550? I'd like give it my best shot, but while I have been a lot more athletic now than I have been in the past, I'm not great at backflips and tricks. So I feel like I might die, and I don't want to do that.
And Amber's looking for more music, so.
By the way, if anyone's listening to this music now and knows where it's from, you get a gold star. Also, you're a degenerate.
I can't hear it. Let me turn up the sound.
Let me see, there's a straw poll.
Man, I turned the volume on. I had to hear your degenerate line twice. I want to know what she's drawing. She says she's drawing something.
By the way, Hipster GT, I did vote on the straw poll, so there you go. You are welcome. Alright, the next thing to do is go to the commenters. Can you draw this fine lass? I am loving all of the all the cute girls that we're able to draw. Although, keep in mind I have a couple other things I need to get to. Next, we need to get to Ulysses, the God of Toast, sent me a sniper OC that I will draw now. We're gonna be drawing this boy. Look at him go. I'm really starting to actually build up a good setup for this drawing request stuff. Like, I know exactly where to put my reference pictures and stuff.
Dang, now that you built up all these requests, I guess we'll have to wait till next time. My request.
What was your request again?
To draw my beautiful girl.
All right. Yeah, your OC. Oh, Amber. Yeah, I'll play that in a bit. Let me just play this for like a little bit because I just got it started. Hipster GT, if your OC is this lovely spy, then yes, I am. Guys, in the chat and in my life, have you, whoa. A bug just flew past my arm and scared the shit out of me. Guys.
Hey, Dradix, remember when I requested cheeseburger in Bear?
Yes, I do. I do remember that.
I was reading Toastily Useless. Or Ulysses? Toasty Ulysses. I cannot read.
Maybe go to commenters chat, make sure that everything is there. Good. Oh shit, I opened up Skype.
I gotta wait a minute and a half for it to start up and go.
Oh, I'm Skype.
Meanwhile, Discord is just.
Hello, it's me. Oh, sweet. Torkill Laser Sofa had a birthday. Oh, Dan still uses Skype. That's nice. Oh, and my friend Jake still uses Skype. And Kid Icarus still uses Skype. I'm just checking all the people that have Skype open currently. Wow, a lot of people that I know still use it. What the fuck, John? Even you have Skype open.
Well, I mean, I have it installed on my phone to talk to voice actors, but I'm not like using it.
Wow, the last message I got from you was 2017.
I think that's when I sent you that Hitler thing.
No, it's you say. Could
Remember,
you send me?
we were all drunk.
Oh no!
It was about.
It was about.
What were we talking about?
You were saying like send me the thumbnail for
the
this.
thumbnails.
Yeah. Business.
I don't know why we were using that. I think you can send larger files over Skype.
Skype ain't nothing but hype. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I think you can maybe send larger files. Okay, but
I have no idea.
I don't know.
At that point, I just find. I just send it like over email or something.
Skype plus hype equals Skype.
Yup.
I was part of this voice acting group for a while, helping doing sound and
Sounding?
but man, good bunch of guys, but they refuse to switch over to Discord, and I have no idea why, because there are 60 of them in this group.
Oh boy.
And they all talk on the same Skype server, all interrupting each other. So I just left the group for a really long time, and apparently there had been such communication problems that they had a entire kerfuffle, some kind of huge drama problem. And the leader of the group left, and there had just been like a whole usurping of the group by like people, and I have no idea what happened, but
Jesus.
if they had just had Discord, they probably wouldn't have this problem.
If they had just had Discord, they would never have I feel like their problem stemmed further than just Discord.
No, I'm just saying.
These guys sounded
If you-
like
if
a
you had-
really disorderly bunch.
That's what it comes down to. I'm saying, it's because they got along pretty well for the most part, but they just could not hold a conversation because they were constantly interrupting each other.
Oh no, I know the type. Yeah. First of all, are you kidding me? I know the type. Yeah, ThoughtCan.
Yeah, but imagine ThoughtCan with 60 people.
Yeah. No, well, and also you can't have 60 people in a call. It's like you just can't. There's no order to that. I remember being in the casting call for Link's Awakening, that manga dub.
Mhm.
Yeah, and for our meeting, we did a meeting over voice chat, but the guy instructed everybody mute your mics while I talk about like the introductions, and then everybody did. And then from there on out, everybody had to like shut the fuck up while everyone like did their little introduction and talked about themselves. Like it was very professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is for the Zelda universe, though, right?
That's Zelda Universe,
Yeah. This wasn't like a dub though. This is like Sava Studios. This is
They were trying to form
a group that dubs. Well, they've been around for a while, and they still are around. But this is basically the same thing as Sava Studios, where they do a bunch of different projects, and they're pretty good. But it is what it is. They couldn't hold in the drama.
Yeah.
They did some voices also for my Skyward Sword dub.
Oh, I'm so glad.
They're nice
Any
people.
of these people I know, or?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Also, sorry for unintentionally possibly throwing people under the bus that I knew. I'm just like, could you please drop some names so that people know who these people are?
Oh no, they're like I said, they're good people. They just they were disorganized, and they kind of lost control of their group.
There was actually
That's really
a
all
thing,
it comes down to.
There was this one chat that I was in. It was sort of like Nolan's chat, but not entirely. Because he didn't start the chat, he just was a moderator on it. And the chat was cool. It was fun to get into calls and listen to people, especially when they knew who I was from the Beast Body podcast. But more than that, it's just kind of fun to talk to like people about like video games and cartoons and stuff. This is before I started actually talking with more and more artists. So I was trying to find my artist niche. Let's be honest, you get kind of sick of talking to only love about art. But I remembered eventually falling out with those guys because of, I think it was one guy. Like, I really think it was just one guy who was super duper annoying, and nobody wanted to get rid of him because I guess they didn't want to have conflict or something. Yeah, so everyone just kind of danced around the issue for a while, and Nolan was getting really tired of like all the drama and stuff, so he just left. He didn't have a lot of ties to that place anyways, I don't think. So he just skedaddled in the wind, and then someone else became the main moderator. And to this day, I still remember this one fucking stupid thing that happened inside of it. The moderator, the new moderator for this Discord, finally like decided to address this guy that was really annoying. And so what they did was they made some separate chat that he wasn't invited into, and then everybody had to decide what to do with this guy. And absolutely none of them suggested, why don't we just ban him or at least kick him out because he's being annoying, and that's one of the rules of this Discord. I remember I brought that up, and I'm sure other people brought that up too, but when I brought that up, and I said, like, you know, I if this guy's being annoying, then you just ban him, like, who cares? And somebody in the chat said, like, yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is how we're going to deal with him. Something like that. Like, I had no idea what this whole, like, stupid meeting was for, and so at that point I was like, I'm just gonna leave. This is so dumb, the way they're just dancing around this subject and not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Drama. Disgusting, sticky drama.
Toasty Ulysses says, thank you for drawing my sniper OC, Victor Shalaz. Tomar Shigirathi.
Tomar Shigirathi. Alright, then he needs that little crossbow. By the way, right now we're listening to Ammer's playlist, so if you don't like it, blame Ammer.
Man, I wish I had, like, the creative, like, vision in my head to just, like, make a random poop shape and then turn it into a face. Like, beforehand, like I had no idea what you were doing with that weird shape.
Yeah.
Like, but I can't do that.
Alright, well,
Like, make a shape it beforehand and then turn it into what I imagined
well, and
it.
also, that's just
to
how
be.
I draw. I do like a weird freeform sketchy shit thing that
Yeah.
a lot
Like,
of
but
teachers...
you already knew what that was. Like, what it's gonna be. Like, this random thing is gonna be what I want it to be. Like, that's talent, you know.
That's about
Can't do that.
It's about understanding like your own flow, I guess.
It's true.
It's like if you drew a circle, do you know that that's immediately going to look like a head? Or maybe it's going to look like a body. Or maybe you're going to draw ears on it and it'll be a cat. Only you know. And that's why it's your
I
drawing.
guess.
That's why you practice. Are you getting sleepy, John? Should I cut you off?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Do you want me to leave?
Of course not.
You don't need to say of course not.
John.
Tell me if you want me to leave.
John. First of all, John, give me a kiss.
A nice tender kiss.
That was way too like, Is it the guy yet again? Yes, it is. Aura Reality. Welcome to the stream. Also, yeah, that was way too. That was way too tender and loving. Is this the kind of treatment I'm going to expect when you come to visit?
For your information, I did it for them, not for you.
Thank you. Oh, fuck. Now I feel betrayed. I'm sorry, I was reading the comments, but we had like a dramatic pause of sadness.
Yeah, I feel violated is what they... Oh, I'm sorry. I tried my best.
Listen to Amber's playlist. Expects to be defended, so blame her. What? If everyone loves the playlist, then that's also your fault. They had a wonderful playlist to listen to. I feel violated. I saw The Cat Returns for the first time yesterday. That movie was wonderful. Really? The Cat Returns. You ever heard of that? It's like a Ghibli film.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I saw a poster for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can only go to the theaters to see Mark. So, that's my situation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gone to the theater in like a year. Because I've been at school. I've been doing fucking school all the time. Let me tell you, I'm getting kind of tired of school. I'm almost done, though. I'm actually almost done.
It's almost over, man.
Yeah.
next month.
And then I will have my bachelor's degree. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
By the way, it's not even next month. It's like in a week and a half.
Do you have any more tests to take, or?
I have
anything?
final projects to turn in, and one long animation that I've been working on. Okay, I'm going to now listen to Bumblegum's request. Copy. I'm going to look this up. DJ Toucan, Wash You Off. I don't like it already. Jeez, how do I turn it down?
I feel like I need to take a shower just hearing the name. I'm glad I don't need to hear it for real. Sitting here with none of this, hearing none of these.
Wash You Off. It even has the Lenny face on it. I don't like it. Oh, I like this a lot, actually.
It's hilarious and charming. I would highly recommend it. Well, maybe it is. Maybe I'll just take your word for it.
Shit.
It sounded way more condescending than I intended it to be.
I'll just take your word for it. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. It's me, John. Oh. I'll listen to your music, I think. Oh. I'm sorry.
Sounds like a game show intro theme.
Does it?
That's what the comment says.
That's awesome. Well, is that a good thing? Do you like that?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking in the comments.
Yeah, no, it sounds like an insult.
Did you like it? I mean, is it a good thing? Does it turn you on?
I mean, it's my kind of thing that turns me on.
Alright, John, stop.
It's not a typical thing to be into, so.
And that's what turns me on about it, the fact that it's not typical.
Exactly. My parents were very disappointed when it came out about that, so I wouldn't expect it to be a typical.
Mom, Dad, I really like things that you don't expect. Your dad just fucking smacks you in the face. He's like, you piece of shit! And then you were like, Dad. You clutch your face and you look him in the eyes and you say, I didn't expect that. And your dad reels back and is like, oh!
No, I did. I like reach up and touch my nipple. Like that.
Oh gosh. Oh boy, I just had a gross cough. And I choked on my own laughter. Alright. That's another OC. Out!
Oh.
Oh!
The question is, are you going to color all these in?
I'm not. I never do.
But they're their OCs. They're more important.
There's so many OCs to do, though.
OCs.
So many OCs. I gotta get to Bumblegum next.
And then you pull on his nipple.
I don't pull on his... No. I don't do that.
I don't know where that one came from.
Oh, this music sure is fucking loud, isn't it? Oh, now it's just moving on to whatever it wants.
Fuck you.
I got another SoundCloud request from Amber.
Have you guys heard Matt's amazing song?
Matt? Like our Matt?
Yes. Yes, our Matt.
Really?
Yeah, I'll bring up this great song. But I told him to make it, and he made it today. I'll send it to your to the Discord, and then you can play it. You can play it for everyone because it's so great. Made this in the same day I suggested it.
Sorry, I'm really into this song.
You're not into it?
No, I'm really into the song I'm listening to right now.
Oh yeah. I wish I could hear it. Jeez.
Go into the chat to get I'll send you the link.
I don't stink. Smack it in the face. Spread you with mace. Prince Kamali can go suck my nuts. Yo, I bring you best nuts. Nuts.
It's a Game Grumps song?
It is. Thank you, John.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back
To the gamiest drums.
that you know. I don't like the way that this boat is looking at you. It's got a nose that is gigantic and disgusting too. And I hate
That's some head Bobby stuff.
I am a Jew. Gamiest drums that I knew. Boat is looking at you. I am a Jew. I only know so much of that song. That was a great song, Amber. Thank you for sending it to me. Okay, now to listen to John's thing. I like how I'm kind of breaking everything so I can listen to more songs. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Holy fuck, wait. Did Armat make this?
Yeah.
Okay, so for an explanation before I play this, this is the guitar cover of the song "When Worlds Collide" from SpongeBob: The Lost Episode. Just to let you know. Then the Buck Bumble theme. Yeah. By the way,
Ooh.
did you ever watch Red Letter Media? Yes, I have. I've watched them on and off. I'm kind of mixed on them.
words collide.
Yeah, pretty good. I'm pretty mixed on them, honestly. I love their analysis of film because they really go into deep in depth, but the actual humor they deliver is not very fun for me. It's just kind of like, whatever. Ontaris Rumape, welcome back, I think, because you were here before. Yes?
I'll be your guy.
Oh, no.
I got another song for you to play. It's related to
Also,
to a request.
Also, Hipster GT, yes, I got your request. I will draw it once I get through Bumblecombs, which I've been sitting on for a while.
I sent another song related to a request.
No, yeah, I know, I saw that. I'll get to it.
It was actually my ringtone for the longest time.
Aw, that's nice.
And it is sung by our Papyrus voice actor.
Really?
By Darby, yeah.
Aw.
But you never heard a robot and a caveman sing.
I miss watching these things. It's been a while since I've been in the streams. Need to watch more. Says Toasty. Well, I keep reading this.
Toasty.
Or theirs.
Thank you, Toasty. Such kind words.
You really need to watch more of Half in the Bag, their other show. It's more mixed.
Yeah.
Because they're actually, and honestly, more best of the worst, because they're a lot more upbeat on best of the worst.
Plinkett's reviews have always been like my favorite because like Mike is the only funny one as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I mean, no, really, you gotta watch more best of the worst, because best of the worst is just fantastic, and they look for the best in crappy movies. That's the idea.
That's something that always got me
so
about.
They're very positive in a lot of ways. Oh.
No, yeah, that does sound like a ton of fun. That's something that always did kind of kill me though about these critics. Is that they're incredibly. It's like it's the Channel Awesome effect. They're incredibly critical towards newer films, but then the only films they ever try to spin positivity on are objectively terrible films, where there's obviously something horribly wrong with all of them. But that's like where the comedy comes from. And I'm not saying best of the worst. I've literally never seen best of the worst, not once. So I don't know. Maybe it's really fun. But like that's the case with like Nostalgia Critic, and that's the case with like a lot of these YouTube reviewer types that I've been seeing lately. Yeah.
Well, with best of the worst, they're harsh on the ones that they can tell are cynical things. And they're more lenient towards the ones where they can tell passion was put into them, or they were made on a low budget or stuff like that. So they look for the fun in them, but they also they'll take 3 movies picked at random of like just old VHS tapes, and a lot of them sometimes they'll just be cash grabs and stuff, but they'll still be terrible. Sometimes they'll just be made completely randomly on VHS, because they're VHS tapes, straight to VHS. And you can tell they're less cynical, more maybe passionate, just goofy. And they'll, the best of the worst will usually be those ones. And it's just interesting to watch them. It's a lot of fun.
I should look into it. Yeah. I really love studying film. Yeah.
And yes, Rich Evans is just great.
Is it? Wait, which one's Rich? I'm better with faces.
He's the fat one.
The fat? Oh, is he? Really?
Yeah, the fattest one. The fat short one.
You know what I probably shouldn't do is I probably shouldn't be looking for all the like clickbaity stuff. Like one of the red letter medias that I saw was where they talk about Ghostbusters, and I was like, okay, it's everything that I expected it to be.
Oh no, it's meant to be a clickbait.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a joke, basically. It's,
wait, which one are you thinking of? I watched something called The Science of Ghostbusters. It's a joke. Is it? Oh yeah.
It's them just sarcastically making fun of other videos.
Oh well, sure, I got that. That is interesting though, the way that they broke it down, because whether it's sarcasm or not, a lot of what they brought up is valid points. That the whole thing was just like a great big social fiasco. Yeah. And it was a big ploy by the producers, and they really wanted to be relevant because that movie was super fucking boring. To be fair, though, I mean, there's a happy ending to that shitty Ghostbusters movie. It totally flopped. It did not do well at all. In spite of all of the people's, like, praises and attempts to make it great and all that stuff. It's just, at the end of the day, it was really boring. And poor Ghostbusters, they were trying to make that work for years, and then they just produced that, and it's like,
Honestly, a Ghostbusters movie nowadays, I don't know.
Ghostbusters is fun in retrospect.
Yeah.
Just like Back to the Future. Like, I don't want another Back to the Future. I just want to look back. Oh,
absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't want another Lord of the Rings either. I just want to look back on that and be like, God, do you remember when there was all those Lord of the Rings and they were awesome?
Yeah, the Hobbit movies. I feel bad for Peter Jackson, but
yeah, people were very critical of the Hobbit as well. Which
that's what I mean. That's what I was talking about. Is the yeah.
I feel like that was somewhat warranted though, because it's like, if you don't mind copyright, you should play Anniversary.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I have seen previously recorded. It's a good show. It's not as good as the other ones, but it's neat. What was I saying? The Hobbit. Originally, Guillermo del Toro making
Some kid on the
Hollywood
internet 200.
movies.
Hello. Sorry, I just wanted to acknowledge him. Hello.
Yeah,
Some kid on the internet 2000.
I can't see him, but yeah. It's good to say hello to your fans. Chat.
Hello. Hello, my friends. Welcome. I love you. I'm just gonna play some jazzy Legend of Zelda music. Never mind. I'm going to listen to a fucking ad.
Did you play the Lounge?
Oh shit! Wait, no, I didn't. I'm going over yours. I'm sorry. Amber messaged me. She was all like,
That's fine.
"Fuck you. Why don't you play Undertale or something?"
Looks like you're drawing a gender swap Frisk.
Oh my gosh, it does look like Frisk. Shit! I draw Frisk so fucking much.
I'm sorry.
Your stupid show. Do you know that I put that Undertale illustration thing on my resume?
Oh yeah, you did tell me.
Yeah. No one said a thing. They're like, "Oh,
Well,
you used to be an
because-
illustrator for an independent project? Oh, that's cool." I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, they're good. They're good drawings. So
Yeah.
whatever.
No one
long as
actually
you don't put
cares
the-
like where you work, just so long as you have legitimate art and work
As long as,
ethic.
as long as the drawing's good. So
Exactly.
whatever. As long as you don't put the one with Mettaton dabbing. Jerk.
I don't. I don't. That's not the complete one either. Wait a minute. Is this Kingly Red?
Is it? Where?
I don't actually know. The one I'm listening to right now.
Oh no, this is this is Darby, the Papyrus.
Darby. Okay, cool. Because Kingly Red, I want it for Thought Camp. So
Yeah, yeah.
if he
yeah,
sings this good, I'm
Brandon-
like, holy fuck! I need to find a song for him to sing. That'd be awesome.
no. I mean, maybe he sings. I don't know.
I got Matt
No,
to
this
do a
is-
song for Thought Can.
Darby is from Undertale Music.
Everything's coming up
That's cool. Who did Darby voice?
Never thought you had it in you.
Papyrus.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Did he do a great job?
Have you not watched it? He's pretty much the best Papyrus ever.
I feel really bad about that too because fucking you sat down and watched all Thought Can.
No,
Wait a minute. No, I did watch all of on the Undertale stuff. I remember because I got super invested by the end. I guess I just don't remember the Papyrus.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe he was so good that I was like, oh, it's just Papyrus. It's just him.
That's possible.
It's not a voice actor.
I mean, he's really that. It's like astonishing. I can't imagine anyone else.
Yeah. I'm so glad. I've been voicing
Yeah.
a lot of Sansas in different roles, and I've been very proud of this. Well, okay, quote unquote proud of this. I like that I'm getting work.
Yeah, you are proud of it. Don't try to hide it.
Shut up, fuck
He's
you.
trying to hide it from
Stop
you
it.
guys.
No.
He's trying to hide it. He's trying to hide it from
Fuck
you
you,
guys.
stop.
He's proud of his.
Stop making fun of me. John, this is bullying. I will not stand for this shit.
Bumblegum says you're messing up her hair. SMH.
fuck, I'm
You need a better reference pic. I think the hair is cute.
Whoa. Well, because it's all messy?
I think it's cute.
Because I'm separating the hair? It does
She
look
says you need a
different,
better reference pic.
Probably.
Is this her? Is this her character?
Yeah, this is.
Okay, well,
You
better
get this a
listen.
lot when you're drawing OCs. If you you veer too far.
Doing it right.
Not to be mean, it's theirs, so they want it to
Yeah, I
look
know.
like theirs. And as I was drawing it, I'm like, this looks very different. This looks different from what I was doing. Oh, you know what it is? There's supposed to be like an obvious it's supposed to be like a bam and then like a Shazam. It's supposed to be like a more obvious curve, I think. If not, then give me a better reference pick.
It's all wrong.
It's all wrong. Fuck you. I hate you, Hayden. That's what the chat's saying. Dude, don't finish in my stream, please.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. I was this close, man. Why you gotta...
Could you imagine
Blue ball me
anything
like that.
grosser sounding? Oh, by the way, hello Caleb, welcome back.
Dude, you've gotta draw that other eye. It's really bugging
Will you
me.
just let me fucking work? I was looking at reference pictures.
Got kind of demonic at the end.
John, what if... John, are you scared of Freddy from Freddy Got Fingered?
What, the kid? The kid from Freddy Got Fingered?
Yeah, are
Little
you
brother?
scared of him? He's kind of a scary guy.
Not the main character, but the kid?
Yeah.
Yes, terrified.
He's pretty... I've never seen that movie. Not one-
Freddy is not the main character of Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh. It's not Dan Green. He's not Freddy.
No.
Oh, I'm sad now. Can he be?
Sure. Hey.
Can we call up Dan Green and like get him to redo it?
Sure.
Redub the whole movie to just be Dan Green.
Okay.
Can we have an edit of God? Fuck this! I'm fucking up the whole thing.
It'll be the Plotline Plus stuff. We'll do it on my
Yes,
channel.
yeah. We'll dub it. We'll dub it so that every time they say his name, it's Freddy, and whenever they say the kid's name, it'll be.
And I'll use the robot. Why did you get rid of it? It was cute.
It would. There. Okay.
Anyway, I'll use that robot voice. The really
Oh,
elegant
the one I
sounding
love so much.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. I feel like first of all I'm doing it from an unflattering angle that doesn't actually show this swoop in the hair too well.
Oh, that's what it looks like. I was on a different page whenever you were looking at that.
it's a little different. I wasn't quite hitting it the same way. I wasn't exactly hitting it. Yo, you hitting that?
I certainly hope not.
Oh no, not that. John, please.
It's a drawing.
It's also of probably an underage one.
The only drawing you can hit is Mr. Abington.
Stop. The only drawing you can hit is punching bag Mike. You know, the punching bag that when you punch it, he goes, "Ow! Is that all you got?"
Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Do you know what I'm talking about when I say that?
Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing, yeah. There's a punching
my
bag that when you
gosh.
punch it, it yells at you. And you punch him, and he's got a goofy cartoon voice. And he goes like, come on, I dare ya! Oof! And if you punch him too many times, he goes like, ah! He was my favorite growing up, and I actually ripped the sound box out of him. I raised it above my head, and I drank the blood from it.
Nice. Okay.
I still have that little sound box sitting around somewhere in my room. In this room. In this very room.
Can I get a punching bag of Doc Lewis from Punch Out? And every time you punch him, it says one of his quotes about chocolate from the new Punch Out.
What's your favorite chocolate bar?
What's your favorite kind of flour? Mine's chocolate.
I was gonna say, I think I fucked that up. What's your favorite chocolate bar? Mine's flour. What's your favorite? Just in general. What's your chocolate bar?
I was reading my dictionary at my school.
What?
And I was shocked to see the definitionary of the definition of
The
the N-word.
definitionary of the dictionary.
Ah, shut up! I can't read. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get to school. I was reading a dictionary in my school, and I was shocked to see the definition of the N-word. And the teacher was even more shocked. Well, it's a word.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say it's slang or a slur, but I guess that's still a
No,
word.
it's
so
a word. I mean, if you put just an A at the end, it'd be slang. But
Yeah, oh, that's
it's
true.
a word.
I guess so. I mean, if they also have words like faggot in there, then that's also offensive.
It's a word. I mean, you could choose to be offended.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's also the thing, is that, like, people say you can choose to be offended by it or not, but, like, still, when I'm in a room with, like, my gay friends, I'm not going to be dropping faggot bombs left and right.
Well, no, I'm not saying
Open
you should
that
say
thing.
it. I'm saying you could choose to be offended by the fact that it's a word. You should, that doesn't
then,
mean
yeah.
you should sit there and say it.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I get that.
It has a definition.
It does, yes. And the definition is chocolate. What's your favorite definition? Mine's chocolate.
What's your favorite N-word?
What's your favorite
Mine's
N-word? Mine's chocolate. Oh, boy.
Wait. No, it just said N-word.
What's your favorite N-word? Oh, wait, it just said the N-word in the dictionary?
No, it just said N-word. It didn't say, like, the actual word. It just said N-word. Oh, man.
Okay.
I don't know if you're actually, like, kidding or if that's a real thing.
That sounds really strange that they would put that in the dictionary.
Yeah, how old are you? Like,
Well, you could also just be recounting an event from, like, school or whatever.
maybe.
Why is age relevant?
Well, maybe she's like, or he, or that. Like, I'm like assuming everyone in. I don't know. Why. Okay, maybe they're like, I don't know, like a little child.
Wait,
You know,
again, though, why is that relevant?
Because they would have a little tiny kitty book for like where you can't have the swears.
No, that's what they're asking, is like, why in this book, in my manly school, why is there this book that doesn't say the N-word? Why don't I just have a book that says the N-word? Not the N-word, but the actual word that starts with an N. Why didn't it like that?
I don't know.
Maybe he's really angry about it too, John, and you just suddenly brought it up, and now he's more angry about it. And you accused him of being a child. I'm sorry, John.
I get confused when I have to read words, Hayden.
I get
You're
confused.
confusing me more.
I get confused when people say the N-word.
Exactly. I get all huffy.
I wish people would just say it. What are they afraid of? So, John, how much Pokemon have you watched today?
None actually.
Well, that's the end of this conversation.
Why? Where were you going with this?
Oh, boy, nowhere, I guess. I don't watch fucking Pokemon. Actually, I've been watching Pokemon with a friend, and,
Is it Amber?
Yes, it's Amber. And we've just been watching anime, alright? And, fucking Pokemon is so, like, sometimes the episodes will be paced really well, and it'll feel like, oh, wow, I can't even believe that was 30 minutes. That's amazing. And then other times, it's just paced like a fucking mess, and everything just everything just falls into each other. And it's like, oh, this is happening, and then this is happening, and then like, I still like Pokemon, obviously, but it's so bizarre when when you're like trying to watch an episode and just all this shit is happening at once. Although I guess it's just anime for you.
I've tried so many times to get into Pokemon.
Really?
I thought I would almost with the Sun and Moon anime, but Team Rocket will not go away, and they always suck me out of it every single time.
What? You don't like Team Rocket?
They're the reason every episode is so cluttered.
What?
And it gets on my nerves. I'm sorry.
They're the comedic foil.
Unpopular opinion, I guess.
Can't believe this shit.
I'm sorry.
Everybody in the chat, write rest in peace, John and Hayden's friendship.
I'm sorry.
You're not invited to my fucking house anymore. You're gonna have to live under the sidewalk. Under the sidewalk. You're gonna have to live under the freeway.
I don't even know what that means.
Live under the freeway?
No, what I just wrote.
Holy Matrimony was a good episode, Hayden. Stop, I'm offended. Amber, all right? It was just a bit of a mess. Then we watched the other episodes and they were awesome. My episodes. How deep of a furry are you? 6 inches. Not that deep, but a furry nonetheless. Rip John and Heineken friendship. New Team Rocket sucks.
I think it's Heineken.
Oh shit.
I might as well just call you that from now on. Heineken.
Don't call me Heineken. I deeply hate Heineken. Holy shit! Hello, Chicken Bear. Thank you for following. I deeply hate Heineken only because when I used to work my bar job, Heineken was one of the ones that I'd always forget to get when I was stocking the beer.
Is that that's an actual beer?
That's the
oh
name
wait,
of
yeah, it is.
Yeah, Heineken.
Oh sweet, I'm just gonna call you Heineken because you're never gonna be stocked.
I'm never gonna be stocked. What is that supposed to mean?
I have no idea.
You're never gonna be stocked. Oh well, thank God.
Yes, because you're never around.
Oh God. I was talking to Love at some point, and he was saying like how, man, I always hate how when I make new friends, I can never find time to talk to them because I'm always busy talking to my current friends. And I told him I have the exact opposite problem where it's like I have all these friends that I've known for a long time, and I never seem to. Oh, Hipster GT has just subscribed. Thank you, dude. And I was saying how, like, I have all these friends that I've made this... God, everyone's following! Thank you, Sir Dan Skunk 2! Thank you for following. What a bro. What an absolute bro. Anyways, as I was saying, I have all these friends, and, I have no time to hang out with any of them, because, I make, like, new friends, whether it be, like, at college or on the internet or whatever. And I just feel really bad because fucking I suddenly put off time away from my friends that I've known for a really long time so that I can talk more with friends that I just met. Yeah.
It's kind of stressful.
Yeah. No, it's remarkably stressful. Especially when said friends that I just met get, like, really attached. And then they get really upset when I suddenly stop talking to them, too. And I'm like... Boy, Nick and Late. Thank you for following.
Man.
Interrupt what he says with follows, guys. Thank you, Nick and Late. I see your fucking game. The stream keeps lagging because internet sucks, so I never know if you're reading my shit. I'm reading your shit, Amber, okay?
It's funny, you're talking about getting too many new friends.
People just keep following. Oh, boy. I don't quite like how the torso looks. I want more of like a curve to it. Maybe I could just cut it off at the boobies.
And the boobies.
Boobies. Boobies. Welcome to my new company, B3. Big Bouncing Boobies. Do you know about this meme?
No.
That's a PewDiePie meme. I actually wouldn't expect you to know that meme.
I've been known to partake of pewds.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, you gotta love how Lost has just taken off ever since PewDiePie covered it.
I tried to get Liam to guess that today was the 10-year anniversary of Lost, and he really, really couldn't guess Lost. I was astounded. John, put your dick away. You're scaring the kids.
I was trying to clap every time someone.
Oh.
Just like not too loud because it's like midnight here. But
oh, is it? I'm sorry.
I just didn't want to wake anyone up, so I was going.
You're so sweet, John.
Thank you.
You're so sweet, John.
Bumblegum, is this one looking better? She's all bashful. This is Bumblegum's, right? I'm kind of losing.
Yeah, it's Bumblegum.
Bumblegum.
Bumble. Possible thubba dibba dibba with the bickety buck bumble.
Oh, man, I remember that terrible Buck Bumble review I made so many years ago.
That was the video I fell in love with.
Man, oh, it's so bad. The thing is about that review is I actually didn't dislike that game as much as I acted like I did.
Oh yeah, you were just doing the angry video game thing.
Basically, everything I said was just a setup for.
Well, see, and that's the thing between me and you, is that, like, I never make reviews with a real, like, strong opinion on any game I make. It's just a setup for comedy foil. And I think that that's perfectly valid, you know? Like,
yeah.
I guess the only example I have where that's not the case is Symphony of the Night. The Symphony of the Night, I got a little opinionative, and that's just because I was sucking hard at that game. But by the end, I became like a master. I love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I still think there's a difference between, like, you know, just setting up a comedy foil and just being an ass. About.
Were you kind of coming off that way? I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A
lot of people look back on their old videos with a lot of regret. My videos, like, especially the Sonic 3D Blast video, which I fucking hate, a lot of my comedy is just so rapid fire that there's no pacing to it at all.
Yeah. Let's see. Hayden, shut your up. Elbow skin, she would have that kind of fetish.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure this is...
weenies. Because I wrote weenies.
Oh.
No, it's because at the beginning of the stream, we all were saying weenies.
Yeah, weenies.
Weenies. Also, you're thinking of weenuses, which is different. All right.
Yeah, that's a completely separate organ.
All right, this poor soul really wants me to draw his OC, and he asked me for a long time. So I'm going to now look at it. Oh, to be fair though, I'm not exactly given the face. I'm mostly given the chest, so I'm going to attempt to draw the chest. Okay, so going to draw a little box for him.
So you're just gonna draw the chest? Just draw some good pecs?
Call it a day? Did you see the picture?
Yeah, I did.
It's just a picture of pecs. So yeah.
You gotta really make those nipples count.
I do, yeah. I've been trying to draw more... excuse me. I've been trying to draw more dudes lately.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh my god, dude, Hayden, a TF2 server, Discord server, we call each other weenies all the time. Yeah? That's hilarious. Take Nick's Requay, Draddy. What's Nick's Requay?
Requay.
Wait, cats are...
Or I think it's Requay. 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 I think it's Requay.
I think it's a Rickroll. So, John, how many people have you Rickrolled in your life, and do you feel any regret for it?
Oh, dear.
You seem like a person that actually would Rickroll people.
Have you seen that last episode of the Undertale dub?
Oh my god, you did. You did Rickroll them, you fucking...
It was a low key. It was a low key.
Low key.
Yeah. I keep it on the low key.
I just can't seem to hit the low key.
The low key.
The best part of that is that he lets out a loud cackle. There's a loud...
Yeah!
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Thor's a cool guy.
Yeah, what has been up with those latest movies? They've just
Ragnarok, you mean?
Yeah, the latest 2 movies. He's actually been a decent character.
Yeah, he's really fun. Well, the latest one I think was made by like this really crazy director that was just like let off the chain to make whatever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah,
it's very colorful and like bright. I didn't watch it, but from what I've heard, it's like awesome. And from the visuals that I've seen of like trailers and clips from the film, it looks very bright.
So whenever I say he's a fun character, either of the latest 2 movies, you have no. Okay.
I mean, I saw Thor 1 and Thor 2. That's all I've seen.
So you saw him being boring, okay.
Fucking fine, I guess.
No, it's fine. For real though, I really only get like I can't drive, you know, so I can really only convince other people to take me to the theater. Ever, and I get, you know, once or twice a year I can get out to the theater. But I can only convince people to go to superhero or Star Wars movies. And it's gotten kind of just, you know, kind of old.
Just seeing nothing but superhero movies.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, there's just so many of them. And we asked for this, by the way. We totally brought this upon ourselves. Like all those YouTubers out there that were like, there's no good superhero movies and there never will be.
And they're fine movies.
They are good, yeah, but that the oversaturation is what ruins it for people.
I'm more kind of just done with the Star Wars movies.
Yeah?
And I mean, I can't, like, I didn't hate, I'm not like other people where I just despised, like, The Last Jedi with the burning passion and stuff. Just, I don't know.
I thought it was very fun, actually. I'm in that weird minority that really liked it.
I thought it was fine. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. I don't think I'd buy
it. Why does it look like I'm giving him a chick's bikini top? That is because the image I'm working with right now gives him this. So I have to kind of decipher what this is.
Because Hayden just loves... Oh my gosh!
It's a little confusing.
Huh.
If I get like maybe more of an explanation on it, that might help.
Yeah, that might help a little.
I get the feeling that this thing on his neck is the cloth, though. Also, his little nippies are cold. That's why. Hipster GT is like, okay, hear me out. Okay.
Where is... I guess Hipster GT is in...
YouTube chat.
YouTube. Can't see it.
Go to YouTube.
I probably should. Well, no, but then I can't see... This is already barely running. I've got you in...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 160p. You know what drives me crazy is everyone saying, like, anytime anyone complains about YouTube, everyone jumps on it and says, move to Twitch. It's just like,
well,
no matter what your content is,
yeah,
no matter what content you make, everyone move to Twitch. It's like, are you serious?
Also, second of all, Twitch is part of YouTube. YouTube owns Twitch. Yeah, they bought it a while ago.
Maybe, I don't know.
Or they're in some sort of partnership.
I think someone else bought Twitch. Someone like you'd never expect to buy Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. There is some.
Give me a
Muscle there.
friction swirl. Whoa! Oh, thank you for the bits, Nick and Late. Can you draw Luiko from Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, please? I give bits. Thank you, Nick. So that is the Nick we're talking about. Yes, most definitely. Most righteous, my friend.
Oh, didn't Amazon buy Twitch? I think it may have been Amazon.
Amazon? Okay.
Yeah, they're saying Amazon bought Twitch. Yeah, I think that. Again, it was just this totally random. It was like, oh, okay. Amazon.
I mean, I guess that is weird and random.
I mean, they have, Prime and stuff. They're trying to be like Netflix, so.
I guess,
I guess it makes sense they'd want to get into the streaming business. But again, Twitch is like, you can't. Like, I couldn't put out my content on Twitch.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, is like, it works for people that are the type that were already making like videos for very like intimate, videos. Like, it kind of works for me because I did game reviews.
Whiplash. I've heard it. I have not seen it. No.
Whiplash? Is this like a movie or?
Yeah, there's someone asked me if I've ever seen a not popcorn movie named Whiplash. I've heard of it. I think I've seen the poster, maybe, but no, I've never seen it. Is it good? Amber asked.
Amber?
Yeah.
Whiplash. Oh, Whiplash! Whiplash is that one about the drummer, right? Yeah, the drummer boy, and there's the guy who's all like, "Fuck you, I hate you!" Remember that? And there's like, it was a really big deal when it came out. It's all about this guy that joins a band, and his teacher's like really mean, and his teacher being really mean was what propelled him to be a better drummer. And it's a movie all about how you need to be an asshole in order to get good, which I don't actually like.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Yeah,
no,
but
I never did see that.
It was a compelling movie, certainly, because it's all about following your passion and whatnot.
But I saw I Can Only Imagine. Does that count?
What's that about?
It's about the guy who wrote I Can Only Imagine.
What is that?
The song I Can Only Imagine.
John! I'm so...
About going to heaven.
Okay.
Haven't you heard I Can Only Imagine?
No. Who's saying it?
I can only imagine.
I can only
What it'll
imagine.
be like when I find myself.
My
standing
baby
in the
hates
light.
me.
I can only imagine when all I can see is your face.
Nick and Lot, not Nick and Late.
Is before me. I can only imagine. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, they told me to draw Lukoa from... Oh, okay, it's the titty girl. This is not my
Amber is
screen.
yelling at you because you inaccurately...
What?
She says, it's more than an if you're an a-hole, you'll succeed movie.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Did you even see Whiplash, Hayden?
No. No, I actually didn't see it. This is me being a jerk again. Fine, what's it about then? It's about guy plays the drums. He goes do 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 do.
That's it.
And then he makes
It's
it.
more like a trumpet than drum.
He plays the drums. He goes. "Do, do, 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 do." But fine. Sorry. I was wrong.
I'm so glad I got this sound foam for this corner I'm in, otherwise I would feel much worse about talking so loud.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long? Wouldn't it be nice if we were gay?
Mm.
Then we could fuck all day and night. Isn't that right, John?
Too bad. But it would be nice.
What a perfect response, and what perfect timing too.
I'm sitting here watching this, and right as you said, "What perfect timing too," I got the look. Oh dear.
Ugh, but you kind of need to see it. It's basically about drumming and the troubles of becoming a musician. Very basically. I see. So it's very much about being a musician.
Okay.
Triangle things
So
are lower.
It's the drummer movie. The movie about the drummer, basically.
It's the drummer boy.
Okay.
Drummer boy. What is the secret of your power? Drummer boy. Won't
I
you
thought you
take...
said, what is the secret of your bowels?
No. Have you never heard of Wonder Boy?
It's
It's a Jack Black song that's very good. Wonder Boy, won't you take me far away from the mucky muck now?
I figured it out, Hayden.
Yeah?
You're gonna be the next Jack Black.
I don't want to be
You just have to wait another 10 years, and then you'll be...
What happens in 10 years? He dies?
You'll be the... Maybe, but you'll be the age he was when he finally relevant.
Oh, shit.
Just have to be in a couple crappy movies first. Playing, like, third fiddle. Being in the background.
10-hour
There are like
loop.
so many movies where he's, like, in the background, you're like, oh, it's Jack Black.
Hey, look, it's Jack Black. He's in the Gorilla. Yeah, he's in the Gorillaz album.
Yeah. He's in that video.
He goes like, "Hello, it's me, Jack Black."
And he's holding the guitar going, oh.
He's going, "Sham, but down, down, bam, bam, bam." It's me, I'm Jack Black. Funny noises.
Remember when he was in everything and it just got annoying? He was like The Rock.
I like
for
to
a
go,
while.
"Diddle-diddle-dee-dee." That's motherfucking funny. My
That's
name
how I
is
would
Jack.
describe The Rock's status right now. Is he's like Jack Black.
He just shows up.
He's just in everything. Yes, Tropic Thunder is one.
A lot of people tell me that
senior
Kiki's
ones.
Delivery Service wasn't their favorite Ghibli movie, but I love it. It is my favorite movie of all time.
Ooh.
I'm getting so
Hayden?
drained today for some reason. I'm getting worked up over everything.
I have
Hammer.
not seen it.
You've not seen it? You fucker.
I have not seen it.
Piece
No.
of shit.
I'm sorry.
I think it's supposed to be like this. Wrap around the rib shot. God, this armor is killing me. I think it's just the fact that I can't wrap my mind around it.
Yeah. I'm trying. Right now, it just seems like two triangles just kind of dangling out. I could see every time he
That's
moves,
kinda
they
how
come
it-
back and slap him back.
Kinda how it
nipples.
looks. So I think I see. Amber sent me like a reference pic to help me out. I think I get it now. It's like armor that wraps around the corners of the lower muscles. And
Remember when he hosted the Kids' Choice? Yeah, I do actually. The Kids'
Jack
Choice
Black?
Awards.
Yes, I do. Yeah, he was a good host.
It's like the only one I ever watched,
'Cause
and I
of
didn't
Jack
actually watch it. It's the only one I remember.
Black. Yeah.
I never watched those things.
I barely remember it. What I remember is like, oh, this is really important, and then I didn't watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember there was a lot of slime. I think they did like highlight reels. Maybe it was just
the
commercials.
one thing I remember from it is that in one of the Kids' Choice Awards, some evil villain showed up and he stole all the slime, and my brother was really scared of that.
Really?
Yeah, well, he was really young at the time.
No, I mean, I'm just surprised that they had a plot.
Yeah. No, yeah, that was the thing. It's like, all the slime is gone. And then this guy shows up. He's all like, I've stolen all the slime. And everyone's like, no. How are we
It's
going
kind
to
of
get
amazing.
slimed on?
You gotta wonder if that was like a Dan Schneider thing.
Dish.
He just was really into slime.
He's like, no. And then the kids have to figure out how to get slimed on. They love getting slimed on. Okay, I'm going to stop that.
I bet it was originally white, but they had to change it.
Oh,
because
God.
the censors didn't approve.
There was a thing,
It's like-
actually. There was some commercial for, it was like the goo gun, and it shot like goo everywhere, but one of the goos was white. And the commercial is so friggin' awkward that it's like they're shooting all this goo at each other, and sometimes it's white goo, and they'll say like, and the kids will be all like, ew, I'm having so much fun. It's so weird. It's just so weird. And I remembered Aaron Hansen was he's the one that I heard this from.
Mm.
And fucking, he was making a joke that like, what if in the commercial, just one of the kids like, yeah, this feels really good. He just starts like firing it really aggressively at people. And then the commercial has to like cut away really fast because they're like, we need to get that away from the kid.
Just slow-mo shots of the kids having their mouth open.
Oh no, no! I hate it. I hate it immediately. Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Such an inherently terrible idea.
I can't say that's good shit,
yeah,
so
you
I'll
can-
just say that sure is some shit.
That sums it up.
Ain't that some shit?
Just the texture of that stuff is just awful.
Oh, I'm sure it's just disgusting. Well, that was the thing too. It was gross out humor for the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they still do it, I think.
I think.
Don't they? Isn't slime still a thing?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't watch Nickelodeon. I'm a
I
grown.
don't either. I don't even have cable. Cable's the lame.
My dad has cable. Yeah.
I think my parents. Well, yeah, my parents have cables, and I live in their house now, so I suppose I do have cable.
I just don't
I
watch it.
lied. I've been lying.
Guys, welcome to the stream
No.
of deception. Holy shit! Hello, Spider Beans. Thank you for following. Oh, by the way, can you draw Lokio with a pack of Oreos in one of her hands? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. I like that.
Whole pack of Oreos.
Any particular reason? Like an amazing story behind this?
I got an amazing story about Oreos. Amazing, just depressing story.
Go on.
So we were cleaning out the school the other day before we had to leave. I was a janitor, and the teachers were all cleaning out their stuff, all their rooms, and the teacher gave out she had like all these huge this boxes of packages of cookies like Chips Ahoy, Oreos, all this stuff. And there was this big box of double stuffed Oreos that I decided to take home because she was giving them out.
Yeah.
She didn't need them anymore.
Why
I
not?
brought it home. I was all ready to eat this, a bunch of double stuffed Oreos after dinner. Look at the expiration date, and they expired last September.
Huh.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
I'm so sorry.
Tragic. I was really looking forward to it.
Guys,
They were,
welcome to the sad stream where we talk about sad stuff.
they were double stuffed Oreos.
The music that's playing right now is actually pretty. It's like a sad saxophone. John. No, John, no. Oh, god damn it. John,
Anyway.
John, your sad squeals mean so much to me. Oh, oh.
Why?
Okay, stop.
All I had, all I wanted in this world, some double stuffed Oreos.
What is this character?
But God took them from me.
What?
Cruel God.
It's like you're lying on the steps.
Why?
So you're lying on the steps to heaven. You made it into heaven, but with no Oreos.
God left me unfinished.
John, are you gonna be okay?
I feel violated again. That's what TJC is.
Gonna be okay, John.
No.
Oh.
I've never been okay, you know that.
Oh, I guess that's there's some validity to that.
I hate how voluptuous all your women look and how great look like how good you are at drawing boobs.
I'm trying to get better, actually. My drawings of boobs are not nearly as good as they could be. I will become a boob master one day. I will be as good as Twisted Grim. I swear to you.
Oh my gosh, Twisted Grim. Oh,
yeah. I will.
He's
reach
like
that level.
the best. He is the best. Who touched John? John tried to touch John.
John touched John, and he ruined his own life. John, why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself? I don't think any of them know you.
I was in the first guest on Canada.
These people didn't watch Thought Can. They're not losers.
That's true.
Or at least the first episode of Thought Can they didn't watch.
Yeah, don't. It's awful.
It's
the
kind of a mess.
worst.
I keep it there for the sake of numbers.
Am I still tagged in that? Please tell me I'm not tagged in
I'm
that.
pretty sure you're tagged. What do you mean tagged in that? I put you in the description. Like, that's it. This isn't Facebook.
It's so bad.
So, John, tell us a little about yourself. Who are you? Why are you moving to Washington?
I'm moving to Washington so that I could pursue a career in audio post-production so that I could sound things and maybe even
yeah.
Dude, I don't know. It just sounds like a fun thing to do, you know?
It's where it's where your talent is.
Yeah,
John's a very talented audio engineer. I have worked with him on multiple projects. He's a smart boy. He's good at organizing people.
Oh no.
And listen, you've organized projects. It's more than I can do. Best I can do is get some friends together and hopefully they get along, which sometimes they don't. I just got to deal with that shit.
I guess. But I've been in projects with Alex from Zelda Universe. That he's crazy good at getting people organized.
Mm-hmm. I screwed up a line one time, and he had to email me and be like, "Oh, can you actually record this one line that is in the script?"
Mm-hmm.
I recorded all of chapter 4, the chapter that I'm in,
Mm-hmm.
and then he sent me a message that's like, "Hey, you're also in chapter 6." I was like, "Wow, this proves that I didn't read all of it like you told me to." Shit.
Yeah.
But I recorded it. And in my defense, the line that he wanted me to read was like a line that he could have also taken from because it's a flashback line. It's me reiterating something, but.
Wait, so does he have? Do you want you to re-record the flashback line?
Well, basically, in the manga, a line is said, but it's a flashback line, yes. But he did want me to read that line again, I guess.
He does some things that. I think he's done this before, where he'll have a scene and then he'll have a flashback to that scene redone,
like it's like a completely separate event. Jesus.
To me, it's like, and here's the deal. I don't know. Maybe there's like a very specific reason for the sake of editing, like that keeps all the audio organized. So it's like, this is all the audio for chapter 6, including the flashback line, instead of me having to go back to chapter 4 and get the hiddly doodly. That could be the reason, like for the sake of organization.
Maybe.
But in my professional opinion, I feel like it would save you a little more time. Because that could easily become like bloated, and you have people like re-recording entire scenes just because it's in a flashback.
Wait, so this is a flashback of something that
it's
you haven't
basically
recorded.
like, without giving away like the story or anything, Link thinks back on something that
It's a
someone
manga. You don't have to. It's a pre-existing story.
whatever.
It's not
Some
like it's
people
spoilers.
probably don't want to read it, and
Oh,
so
okay. Right, I forgot this is a stream.
yeah. And it's
Oh shoot, I forgot this is a stream. I shouldn't be complaining.
this fucking retard over here. We're not saying that. I mean, you're not even saying that. You're just being like critical of an artist. I think everyone has a right to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though you shouldn't forget this is a stream in case you say something bad.
No, I'm not. No, I don't. No, he's fine.
I'm fairly sure the reason they changed the audio for flashbacks is so it sounds less cheap and redundant.
Well, it's still the same scene.
That's just the thing, is like if it was
Well,
like the thing is I can see both sides to it, you know, where it's like you just take the audio from the original scene and use that as the flashback line so that it's like, you know, a clear reiteration of a line that was already said at some point in the story. And it could potentially save you some time. Or you have them re-record for the flashback line so that it sounds slightly different in the flashback. Although some people would say that makes it sound weird, because then it's a flashback to a scene, but they're talking differently. And so all of a sudden you need to remember it differently.
Have you ever... I mean, unless you're gonna have them completely, like, redub their... I know. Is this something he added as... Because he does this all the time where he...
It's nothing that like he added. He just said, "Oh, we also need this line for chapter 6."
No, I mean, did he add the scene so that the audience will remember? Like...
No, it's no. It's a scene that was already going on, and somewhere in the scene, Link has like a flashback just to the line. It's not like I said a big speech. It was actually just one line, which is also why this isn't too big of a deal. I just said like one line and turned it in.
Okay, whatever. There's always so much unnecessary stuff.
Yeah. Well, hey, I also relate hardcore to adding a bunch of unnecessary stuff. Like, I get really ultra involved in my work to the point where I'm just adding all this like bullshit. By the way, guys, I think this is going to be the last drawing of the night. I'm really sorry, but my butt is starting to get sore, and my herniated leg really needs to stand up and move around a bit.
Oh, jeez. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a box of Oreos that looks like donuts?
No. Fuck you. I'm trying to fix it. I always love these requests that people make, because sometimes they get really specific to the point where I'm like, are they going to show this to someone else? Like, specific?
It's
Like,
kind of wishful thinking.
Is there a person out here that is like, oh my gosh, I'd really love to see Lucio holding a box of Oreos?
Is there...
I'm just wondering, like, why
drawn
the
something for Jerry Seinfeld?
Oh my god, I love Dragon Maid. It's my favorite anime. Have you seen, there's this one video of Jerry Seinfeld standing at some, like, publicly, some public, like, award ceremony or something. And this YouTuber girl, and Jerry Seinfeld is, like, talking to someone on, like, TV about, like, a little impromptu interview on, like, the red carpet. And this YouTuber girl walks up, and I guess she's of some significance. I don't actually know her, but she's very famous, and that's, like, the point. of the video is that she's some famous YouTuber. And she walks up and says, Jerry Seinfeld, can I get a hug? And he goes, no. She goes, no, please, can I just get like a little hug? No. What? Can I just get like one little hug? No. And she goes, aw, and she runs away. and he just starts laughing, and he goes, I have no idea who that was. Fucking Jerry Seinfeld.
I'm sorry, I was just watching you draw.
If there's one thing My Hero Academia likes, it's flashbacks, and I'm pretty sure that's a straight-up repeat with filters, so it's probably fine. Yeah. I cannot come up with the last OCs for the life of me. John! Help Amber think of some OCs for My Hero Academia. She's making, the students. Help her think of it. She's been working on it for 3 days. She's very tired and sick of this, I can tell.
So you want My Hero OCs?
My Hero Academia OCs.
Like that would fit into the world?
That could fit into the lore. That could fit into... well, they're students.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. She's making an AU. Maybe I won't go into detail, because maybe she doesn't want me to. But, yeah.
Those are some of the most fun character designs, like, all of anime.
They're so friggin' cool. Now you a furry, too. Now you have the AIDS. What are we talking about? Hey there, Ontaris Rumape. Welcome back. It's like, good night, guys. Yeah, I'm going to post the drawings on Twitter. And good night. Gay! Thank you, Ontaris.
Art practice abstinence, you can't possibly give me AIDS. I don't think it works that way.
I practice abstinence. I don't even know what sex looks like. I know what you're thinking, but I don't even like video games. Sorry, I really like Postal. Actually, no, I don't really like Postal. I just have very fond memories of Postal.
Didn't I buy you Postal and then we never played it?
Is there a way for us to play it? Like the two of us?
I don't know. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm the one who bought it for you.
Well, the thing is, all right, I got a link to it years ago, but I think you bought it for me on Steam. And I played like a little of it.
No, I don't think we ever played it.
Well, maybe I played it on my own time.
Yeah, I know, but I think I bought it for us to play together.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, can you even do that?
I think so. I think it's got a 2-player. It's Postal 2, anyway.
Maybe. That's cool. We should do that sometime when you come over.
I've never actually played it, so.
Oh, it's really stupid.
Lots of heard. It's one of those many Steam games that I may have turned it on. But, what I really hate about some of our early Steam or podcast episodes is I talk like we talk about our Steam sales and stuff, but almost all of my games are from Humble Bundle, and I only mention Humble Bundle like once. So I just look like this jerk who just has tons of money and buys games, but I don't.
I buy all of my games off the Humble Bundle.
I've just subscribed to the Humble Bundle and they just came to me from magic.
The Humble Bundle materialized out from the ground and they were like, here's games for free, you've earned it. And then you said, yes I did. I do earn
Pretty
it.
much. Just about. This. Okay, not really. It was more like, oh shoot, I need to unsubscribe from this. Oh shoot, I need to unsubscribe from this. Oh shoot, I need to unsubscribe from this.
You know what's funny is you were slightly cutting out as you were saying that, so it sounded like you were actually broken.
I am broken.
I'm broken.
You're not far off.
All alone. I love that song. Broken. Broken.
Samix says they're back. Did they go by Samix or Comics?
Samix back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
And they say, "Whoa, boobs!"
And they say, "Whoa, Tarakanama here." The best thing sent some bam. And a who sent what? And a who sent we sent? You sent me? So this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little controversy, 'cause it feels so empty without me. I says this looks like a job for me. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say that was beautiful. You can go on.
Oh, thank you. This looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little controversy, 'cause it feels so empty without me. Eminem super duper jumped on the train of controversy.
I know, right?
Because like that was the thing that made him so popular. Is like, well, he says the fuck word, and that's really scary.
Now he's old and he's trying too hard. And it's sad.
I still like Eminem, but I think he definitely lost the steam he once had. He's been writing a lot of personal albums, which I don't know if that's a bad thing. But when artists start getting into like the personal stuff, it starts to make it feel a little less relatable for like a mass audience. That being said, everyone really loved his video about his mom. Did you see that one?
Wait, what?
Everyone really liked the video about his mom. Did you see that one?
No.
Yeah, he made it for Mother's Day. He has a really fucked up mom that has like mental health issues, and she treated him like garbage all of his life. And for the longest time, he always resented her. But he made this video where he made up with her because he finally acknowledged that she has like these mental problems, and that her situation was just as shitty as his. And blah 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 blah. And I'm not explaining it nearly as well enough as I'm sure the song itself could explain. So you should check it out.
Maybe I will.
Well, you guys should check it out too. Thank you, El Marshmallow, for the bits. Lesbian furry, Ello Ola, Ello, what are you drawing? Boobies, Opie. I'm drawing boobies. Look at them go. Nick and Lot cheered. Thank you for the bets. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Even when I've drawn the boobs, I'm still like, the boobs are not good enough. I will make good boobs someday. Whoa! And Artificially Catherine, thank you for subscribing.
What do the bits do, anyway?
The bits are... You have to pay for them, is the thing.
Well, yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, I don't know besides that. It's not money that I... It's not like a donation that I get. It's not like I can exchange it.
Yes, I'm aware.
Well, then that's it, John. It's just
I spent
bits.
like a bunch of money on bits thinking it was a donation, and then I used it, and... Well, look, I got this thing next to my name.
Yeah.
1,000 bits I sent.
Yes, you did.
Yep.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
Should have just.
Yeah, and it did nothing.
You should have just sent me money.
Yes, I should have.
Don't send me money. I'd feel bad.
Yeah. Let's see.
You subscribe to my Patreon. It's fine.
Let's see down here.
That money helps tremendously.
It's scrolling. Yeah. Well, with this move, I don't know how much longer I can actually stay. Let's see. Slave labor 30. Shape of Parker 5.
That was you, wasn't it? Shape of Parker.
Yeah, it was. You guys were comparing.
Yeah, we were talking about The Shape of Water, and we were talking about my 13th year.
Yeah, my 13th year. So yeah.
And you like put the two together, The Shape of Parker, because I guess that was one of the guys in 13th year or something.
No. When you guys never actually. You were saying 13th year was basically just Spider-Man.
Oh.
Only with fish or whatever.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah, because it got like superpowers and stuff in it. It was really It was really strange.
So then it was Shake Up.
He got like electricity powers in it.
It's so weird. That is a weird movie.
Yeah, he like picks
I used
up
to
the
watch it
light
all
bulb
the
and it goes,
time.
"Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa." And
Someone used to come on all the time, and I used to watch it every time.
It did, yeah. That was the thing, is they aired that video. That video. They aired that movie like all the time for everybody to watch. Okay.
I hate it when humanish characters don't have horns coming out of. That's not how horns work, you bango. That's what they said in the. That's what Gloogie said.
Gloogie said.
And TJC wants to know, when does the stream end?
The stream is ending now, everybody. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Someone says draw a turtle. Oh, shit.
Just draw like a circle with some little nubs coming out.
No.
of it.
Here's the thing. As a child, I used to draw this same looking turtle all the time. It's a turtle. He's got a little round head. Got a couple feetsies on him.
Oh.
And his shell is a bomb. And you know what his name was? It was Bombshell.
That made me laugh more than it should. Oh dear.
Thank you guys for coming to the stream. I love you. Appreciate you.
Give him a little eye. There you go.
Thank you all for coming to the stream. You guys are the best. Bye-bye. And now we wait for the stream to catch up so I can call it a day.
Good night, everybody.